Thing working right?
Obviously not. See, that's the thing that sucks most about streaming,
Oh,
is that you don't know how it is until you're
Oh,
already live.
yep.
I think I hear something now.
All right. Yeah, that should
Testing!
penis.
There it is.
A penis.
Man, my voice sounds so weird.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow Legends.
No, no.
Testing. Penis. Is mine coming through double?
Yeah.
Sponsored by Raid Shadow.
Oh, that sounds awful.
Something's repeating itself over and over again.
Okay. Yeah. No.
Brought to you by BetterHelp.com.
Oh God. No. No.
Well, they need it after listening to our shit.
Yeah. Ain't that the truth? All right. There we go. That's better. Yeah. Because you guys are coming through the. You guys are going through the speakers.
Oh, so it's just continually echoing from your end.
No, yeah, it was just I was watching it on my stream.
Okay.
So, okay, cool. Yeah, should be good. All right, so yes, you guys, because you guys basically came, you got about halfway up the mountain, and then you came back down. Once you got Garrett and ensured that he was safely down the mountain, that's where you guys rested. That's where you guys leveled
Yeah,
up.
he got his wolf pack or dog pack there.
Yep.
Pack of dogs.
And then you guys were like, Garrett was basically like, "Hey, I have these 3 others that are up the mountain with me, which were and what were their names?
Oh,
Huey, Dewey, and Louie.
I forgot to open up my notepad.
DuckTales.
Here we go.
Woohoo.
What the hell is it? Oh, that one note. That's what it is.
Yeah. Mokingo, the Goliath. There was Asterix, the Tiefling, and Perilou Fishfinger, the
Yep.
Halfling. I did actually.
But we also found an unnamed dwarf, right?
That's true. You guys found you found a few things. Once you guys
Right.
when you guys went up to the top of the mountain where you found Astric, which
Frozen to death.
frozen to death, unfortunately.
Oh yeah.
There's that. You also found you also found a decapitated dwarf. That the only thing that you guys were able to really garner from that one is the fact that it had a symbol on it that Groff recognized.
Yeah, I did. What was it?
That he was from the
Hammer Home? Hammer something.
It's
yeah,
you're right.
Hammer Home.
You're absolutely right. It's Hammer Home.
Yeah.
That he had the symbol
I
of
was
the
just
Hammer
testing
Home.
you. I remember that.
The Hammer Home Dwarven clan. When you guys were so yeah, you guys had taken some time to get up the mountain past where the avalanche was, up those steep mountain cliffs, which actually it wasn't even the steepness of them that was the major issue. It was actually the howling blizzard that we rolled up at that time that posed more of a threat, but you guys were able to get up the mountain. You found a ton of blood strewn. So you made you're up the way of the mountain. Along the way, you came to a cave with spatterings of blood and viscera around it. You're able to determine that it was more than likely where the Yeti attacked Garrett and the others. Before venturing the cave, you continued up the mountain. That's where you found the tiefling, Asterix, that was traveling with Garrett. She was frozen solid. Groff found a spell book on her. And they also found the decapitated dwarf. And I'm going to put on here Hammer Home. With nothing but a vast crevasse in front of them, they turned back. You guys turned back and headed for the cave. Once inside, you tried venturing over an icy bridge, which collapsed under your weight. Wu fell, but Kyra cast Featherfall on him, throwing some rope down. You guys were able to hoist him back up. After this, you headed down a different path, and you found the dismembered body parts of the Goliath. There is a picture of Mokingo Growling Bear Akhenathi. And alongside him were numerous decapitated heads of various folks, and I know it was the doc sort of noticed the similar slice pattern or similar patterns in the one dwarf that the head there belonged to the dwarf that was at the top of the mountain. As you continued on, you eventually found a Yeti and a Yeti tyke, and the tyke was pushing around a curled up halfling like a ball. This is the halfling you were searching for. That is Perilu Fishfinger. After some combat, the group was able to kill the mother Yeti. They even killed the father, who came back with a kill off the mountain. The group talked with the halfling. Urard talked with the tyke and convinced it to go with them. Motherfucker got a 26 on a DC 25 animal handling check. Urard has
Okay,
a
did. I know we just made you orphaned, but
Don't forget to mention that you were rolling for Urad the entire
Yes.
session,
And
but
you
that
were
was Jared's
sucking.
second roll after reclaiming control of his character, and he nailed it.
Literally, like the biggest roll that he could make was made by him, and he passed it. I was trying my best.
Yep, so I'm told.
Trying my best.
He's killing this whole companion adventure thing. Got a
I
pleasure
am.
score, got a
Yeah.
flying snake, got a Yeti tyke.
You know what?
I want to be the very best, like no one ever was.
He is. He's proving to be a medieval Ash Ketchum, considering Ash Ketchum literally befriended more Pokemon than he actually
Than he
ever
caught.
caught. Yeah.
He befriended them before he actually used them.
So yes, Urard now has you have Niyagiri, a flying snake, and a Yeti tyke.
Yeah.
Because goddamn it, of course
He can only have 3 more before he has to send them to some computer.
Well, actually, he can only have that many more until potentially he were to somehow
until critical plot occurs for me to get more.
So I actually was thinking of that, and I do have a method by which we can make it work. It's gonna be super out my ass, but we'll see what it's like when we get there. Yeah, so that was last session. So yeah, after you guys killed them, it was fairly late at night, and you guys.
Yeah, we also quick note we also managed to get some Yeti skins.
That's true.
Or Wu managed to for
yes.
hopefully Kyra to enable her natural flight skills.
Nah.
What? What?
No, I'm just...
he's being a shit.
Oh. Please
yeah,
don't be
because
a shit.
I remember you guys skinned them and then you pushed their bodies down the fucking crevasses. Yeah, I'm almost positive you guys, because you got some meat, you got some skin, and then you were like, I was like, oh yeah, now because you guys were gonna rest, and I was like, yeah, right next to the decaying corpses of this Yeti's tyke's parents.
Yeah, but it's pretty cold. It's like being in a freezer, you know.
Yeah,
fine.
we'll just push it down there.
They won't rot.
Oh man.
And then I guess back to my original question: did we officiate a long rest, or were we still kind of debating that?
I mean, that's up to you guys. I mean, we can pick it up either after a long rest, or if you guys want to pick it up right after, just...
I'm specifically asking if we are long resting here.
I would say yes, just because we don't want to travel in the dark, and because it would give, I forget the name of the character or the NPC that we're with right now. Give them time to rest up.
Oh, right.
Parallel. Yeah.
All right. Okay.
That's fine. Yeah, because then you guys can pick it up. You guys can go ahead and put through for a long rest, and then it'll be 6 in the
Hell
morning.
yeah. Give me my spell slots back.
There you go.
All 2 of them.
You're a warlock. You get them back on a short rest anyway.
Yeah, exactly.
And with the way I have my warlock set up, I don't even actually have to do anything. The animals do it all for me.
Yeah.
Well, I'll appreciate spell slots because I desperately need them.
And then I'm going to talk to. Oh, what the fuck's Justin's character's name?
Groff.
Get off!
Groff.
Get off me!
Groff and see if I can get his glasses, his thermal heat vision glasses.
No.
I see farther than you now.
I don't care.
Well, if you could see farther than him, then surely he needs them more than you, right?
Makes sense to me.
I'm assuming we're having this discussion like as soon as we wake up or something.
Yeah.
It's
Before we head out, I'm gonna
officially morning. Okay.
have this discussion with him to see if he'll hand them over.
No.
Trade him. Fuck you mean no?
Means the opposite of yes, Karen.
Excellent party cohesion.
I love it.
Oh,
I love it so much.
oh, that was great.
I was just gonna kind of just
Look,
nod his
can-
head and be like, okay.
Can we at least have this conversation when we get back to town?
No. Okay.
I mean, we're still in treacherous areas. We shouldn't be fighting amongst ourselves.
Well, it's not much of a fight. He asked for something, I said no. He asked me again, I'm going to throw the glasses off the mountain. And no one can have them.
Okay, see, all I'm trying to say is that there's no need for such escalation.
You want to escalate this?
No, I'm trying to de-escalate.
Oh, okay. I'll calm down then.
Oh, thank you. I'm
You're welcome.
going to check on Paraloo. Pelaroo.
Okay.
Pelaroo?
Parallel.
Paraloo. I can't remember if it's Pelaroo or Paraloo. Paraloo, yeah. Make sure she's okay, or at least, alive.
She's definitely alive. She's she spent most of the night like tending to her wounds, the couple scrapes and stuff that she has gotten, and you hear her muttering to herself as the morning comes, as she is praying to her goddess.
Do you happen to have any rations? I can spare one for you.
Wait, I think there were still some around here. She
Well, Here, just take one of mine. It's okay. I have plenty more.
well, she says, I vaguely remember whenever they dragged me in here, and she starts digging in this pile over here, off to the west. From underneath it, you see that there is kind of like buried underneath some bones and some snow. There's a shattered dog sled, and on it, like sort of encaps into where this snow has fallen onto it. You actually see that there's a 2 mess kits,
Oh.
as well as 2 things of blood spattered cold weather clothing.
Ew. Any way I could surmise what kind of person would be wearing it? Like, Kevin's kind of assuming that this was I forget the name that the Goliath was wearing, maybe.
Yeah, so the one is definitely sized.
Mokiko.
Yeah, Mokingo. The one is definitely sized a lot bigger than well, you imagine it might fit Smith.
Okay.
So
But he doesn't need it, so okay.
right.
Are you sure that's still safe to eat?
She sort of shrugs her shoulders. She says, "Well, I don't know if there's any rations in it." And she opens it up, and I mean, as a mess kit,
Right.
it's more of like the cutlery and things like that, things that can be used as plates. But you see as she opens it up, like some bits and pieces of like trail mix fall out. Couple little morsels of beef jerky.
Cairo will hand her a ration. Just eat the whole one.
Thank you.
We,
When
we're going to need all of our energy to make it back to Targos. Or wait, Bremen?
are we going all
Crap,
the
I
way
can't
back to
remember.
Targos?
I forget what time we left.
You guys did you guys did leave Targos. That is 100% the case.
Right. Okay. Yes, we're going back to Targos.
It seems like such a long trek if we can just go much faster over to Caer Konig. Why would we go the whole way back to Targos?
Well, you see, one moment, please. What is that guy's name?
Garrett?
The other one, his lover.
His husband.
Keegan.
Yeah, Keegan.
What we accepted this quest from Keegan back in Targos to get his partner, Garrett.
Okay.
I just assumed everybody would want to go back to Targos.
I can understand that. If that's the plan, I don't intend on splitting from the group. Not after what happened.
Do you happen to do you have connections in Targos? Are you sure are you going to be all right there? Because maybe we could go to Kelkonik first. Well, I'd have to run it by Garrett in the group first.
Well, I mean, you sort of like see her eyes begin to water a little bit. Um, she says, uh, "Well, I mean, I came here with Makingo, and well, I guess at this point I should go back to his family and let them know what happened.
Where would they be?
They're in a small tribe just to the north of Caer Konig."
Hmm, I don't know if we can swing that. We have to head back to Targos, and then we're due to. After that, we're due to go to uh, uh Terminalane.
She sort
We
of
have we have another job lined up. You see.
gets a little bit of a confused look on her face, and she says, So you're traveling to Termaline first and then back to Targos?"
No, going back to Targos and then to Terminalane to bring you and Garrett back.
Okay. She just sort of like shakes her head and she says, "It just seems like a long way out of your way."
It is the roundabout, but
Um, but she sort of nods and she says, "Well, if I think then I should be." God damn it, Justin.
Never too
Um,
early.
yeah. She says, "Well, if you're willing to go back that far, then I will stay with you."
yes, I think that's best. All right, I'm going to go see what the rest of the group is up to. See if we're ready to head out. Meet Garrett at the base of the mountain.
I'm currently trying to train a Yeti tyke to not bite people.
Down in a white
No,
claw.
bad. That's my hand. This is the food. This is people. You don't eat that.
Ew, fucker.
I'm laughing at this while downing my white claw.
All right, you're right. I see you're having some trouble taming a creature that has prehensile thumbs.
He apparently still doesn't know the difference between non-food and food, but we'll get there. We're getting there slowly. It's a process.
This
How's
is
he get
pretty
to? How's he
freaking
getting?
funny.
How's he getting along with Niroguri? Do you think she leans in for a whisper? Do you think Niroguri could get jealous?
I don't
Oh
think that's the
shit.
problem that Neoguri's going to get jealous. I think the main problem is the fact that the two of them are just going to be trying to pick on each other the whole time.
Oh. Maybe a budding rivalry to strengthen their bonds later on, yes?
That's what I'm hoping. The reason I'm saying that too is in the Yeti's description it does say it tends to pick on creatures that are smaller than it. And Neoguri is definitely smaller.
Yeah.
All right, lads. We're ready to head out as soon as you guys are.
Ready when you are.
Yep.
How are you feeling, Doctor? I'm feeling very well.
That was good. Oh my god, that was great.
So we feed him to the tyke.
Yes.
You see
Aye.
that man over there? You can eat him. Nobody
It is not the first time I had to give up a body part to save a patient.
What if
So
we crystallize him, break him into pieces, and then revive him later on?
Oh man. That's great.
Worked in
Don't you
Resident
need like?
Evil.
Don't you? Okay.
I don't know.
All right, lads. Let's head out. As we know, we only got a few hours of sunlight, so let's make the most of it.
onwards to victory.
I'm assuming it's like dawn looking outside. Hopefully, sun is rising.
Well, at this point, I mean, we'll say it's maybe about 7:00, in the morning.
Still
It
pretty
is.
dark.
It is. Yeah, it's still very dark.
Okay. Well, we'll just make our. If we encounter a steep part, we'll just wait for sunlight. But by then, I'll just. Who has the lantern? Yara, do you have the lantern?
Yes,
Okay.
I do.
Just shine a light,
So,
and I will supplement with dancing lights when possible.
actually, what I was going to say is, if you guys want to give me a dexterity check.
Oh.
This is going to
God
be well,
damn
since you can fly, you don't have to fight against this. This is for any of you that are climbing down the mountain. Considering you guys still have to get past that perilous climb.
Can it be acrobatics?
Here.
Acrobatics. I mean,
Athletics?
Hey, Smith, you're pretty strong. Any chance you could carry Peru? So she.
you know what? Yes, I'll let you guys do either acrobatics or athletics, depending on what you want to do. Perlu, she'll offer to walk herself, but she will warn you guys that she's still very exhausted from everything that has happened over the past few days, and so she's like kind of moving at half speed. So that would be up to Smith if he wanted to carry her. Chuck her down the mountain.
Same thing we did to the Yetis. Just give her a hearty push.
Yep.
What is she again? A halfling?
Yeah.
She's just a halfling.
Can she like ride on my shoulders?
Yeah.
Without encumbering me too much?
Oh yeah, she doesn't weigh. She barely weighs.
I mean, I
anything.
specifically mentioned Smith because, I mean, as a Goliath, he can, carry the next size larger or something capacity.
Yeah, I mean the
Yeah.
thing.
I figured it'd be no problem.
An average halfling's about 3 feet tall, like 40 pounds. She's not on the heftier side either, so she would. I mean, the fact that you have a carrying
Are you
capacity of
fat shaming halflings
like-
right now in today's age?
yes,
I'll be right back.
yep.
All right.
Yeah, Smith. The fact that you have like an almost 500-pound carrying capacity, she's like a feather.
Yeah.
It's almost like
Alright,
you
Did
could,
she-
athletic check.
yes, yeah, athletics or acrobatics.
Did she eat the ration I offered her?
Yes, you
Okay, good.
guys, yeah, you guys did.
Oh, I just
eat.
rolled a dexterity check, but I can re-roll it real fast. I mean,
Got
did.
Got 8 rations.
Hey!
Yeah.
I get advantage, right?
Do you?
That's what I'm asking you. Do I?
For what? For athletics? No.
Climbing gear?
Oh, that's right. You do have the climbing. Gear.
Oh.
Yes. Yes.
No, we're gonna waste the whole day swapping the climbing gear between everybody, just like last time.
Oh, that's right. That's why you guys took so freaking long.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
We were so, or at least I was.
Paranoid.
Well, not paranoid. Just wanted to be safe. But at this point, going down, I could just cast Featherfall, so it's not that
Yeah.
big of a deal.
Yeah. It's understandable.
Yeah.
But yeah, we gotta get climbing gear for
Nat
everybody.
20.
Excellent.
Nice.
Shit, those were the only nat 20s for the whole game.
Oh shit.
Do, do, do.
Seems like we got pretty good scores. Did everybody make it okay?
Except the doctor.
Actually,
well.
the doc passed. It was.
Yeah, surprisingly, feeding both of his legs to the Yeti tyke, he still made it. He still climbed pretty well.
He's a fast healer.
Yep. Oh wait, what? Never get rid of this. This is the downside to reading this campaign like months ago and then like clicking back through this shit.
Yeah.
Oh no, that is right. Yeah. Yeah, where is this? I'm just waiting for Justin to come back so that he can handle his shit.
His shitty roll.
Yep.
What did you roll?
He rolled a 12.
Oh.
Maybe
Oh,
it
man.
is a good
Doesn't
thing
he
I
have, like-
re-rolled.
Oh man, he even has a +5. Holy crap.
Yep.
Dang. Just gonna bring up my first level spell slots. Highlight Featherfall. How much of a steep cliff we're climbing again? Like 100 feet or something?
Steep enough.
It's steep enough, yeah. I mean, I'm not giving you guys like,
Specifics.
Yeah, no. What I was gonna say is, it's not like they're gonna die from what
Falling?
this is. Yeah.
Okay.
You're just gonna feel it for a good while.
Well, actually, wait, it's Gerard and Groff. Yeah, you guys are gonna feel it.
Well, that's not true because
Well,
I
I got-
re-rolled with acrobatics and got a nat 20. So
Oh yeah, you did. Okay.
because
Yes.
Yeah.
you said dexterity check
And
first,
then I said,
and then
yeah.
you said
Oh,
Yep.
Jared, I don't know if you noticed, or maybe I just need to refresh it, but your character's at level 1 exhaustion on your
Am I?
conditions. because
I am. I should remove
because
that because I did the long rest.
Yeah.
because on the way up, something happened with the climbing.
On the way up,
Gotcha.
I failed all of your
Oh
your
yeah,
climbing
yeah.
checks.
Lucas deliberately fucked your rolls.
Of course he did.
Garoth.
What a dick.
Actually, so never mind. If Kyra had Featherfall prepared,
Yeah, if somebody falls, I'm casting it.
okay, well then go ahead and cast it because Garoth.
Is he the only one that falls?
He is. Yes.
Okay, because I could target up to 6 people or 5, and I wanted to make sure I'd get everybody.
Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. I didn't. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. No.
I mean, it's good for this one thing.
No,
so
it's
why
great
not
for this
5?
one thing because otherwise Garoth would have taken 11 points of bludgeoning damage as he fell down a 20-foot drop. So
Yeah.
I've done worse.
yeah, you
Go up with your footing. And then
yeah,
feather
basically
fall.
like Kyra's like flying down and she's like hovering there watching all of you, and just Groff goes to slip down thinking there's like a footing beneath him, and it's just a straight 20-foot drop down.
Ooh.
Just
Thank you, Lassie. I think I shit my
go.
pants.
You
I
at
hope he
least
got
have
better.
good brown trousers. Sorry,
Yes,
go ahead.
Deadpool.
Careful with the shouting. We don't want to cause another avalanche.
What? No.
Speaking of which,
What?
all right. Hmm. Let's see here.
This is why we have 2 viewers on average.
Yeah, you're telling me because I fucking I had shit planned and I had it in my notes and now the page is deleted.
Oh.
Bad bites.
So
Oh,
I
shit.
think because it was in OneNote and I went to my DM notes and now I can't find the page. So I remember what I had, but I don't remember the specific of like names and shit. And actually because I did mess one thing up. Because I was looking for it whenever I said where Makingo's tribe was. He's actually from the spine of the world. So it's actually farther south.
Wow.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, that was all right. Yeah. So, you guys eventually make it back down to the base camp. Seriously, did my thing not update? No, there it goes.
Back in my day, we didn't have these technical difficulties you youngins complain about.
I know. Back in your day, we would all be sitting around the same device.
Back
Which
in
is
my
called-
day, we'd be passing around the joint and talking about dwarves.
All right. So,
All right.
you guys eventually get down to the base camp, and it is there that you meet up with Garrett again. As you are
His
making
dog still there?
yeah, his dogs are still there. He actually has them hooked up to the 2 sleds. There was the one that the doc had come with that he got from the apothecary, and then there is the one that the other dogs were still attached to. And Garrett, when Garrett sees you guys coming down, he sees Perilu, runs up to her, and is like, Perilu, oh, I'm so glad to see that you made it. And he looks at all of you, and realizes that Makingo and Asterix aren't with you guys, and says, "Where's the others?"
I'm
About
afraid they didn't make
that.
it.
Was it the Yeti?
As far as we could tell.
Yep.
And he looks down at Paralu, who's sort of hanging her head down, and he says, "Paralu, I'm so sorry. I never intended them to get hurt." And she looks up and she nods solemnly, and she says, I know. I know. He was determined to find her and to test his mettle. And his mettle wasn't strong enough. She sort of looks up at the top of the mountain to, where you guys told her Asterix was. And she says, I don't know what... I do not remember what Asterix said she was here for, but I know she was not bad. And Garrett sort of nods and he says, "Yeah, I never got anything from her. She never really told me what she was up here for."
I'd hate to interrupt this, but we should be moving.
Yeah, I got the cart set up, so we'll he sort of he looks around and he says, I figure if we make good time, we can get to Caer Koenig before sundown. Well, and he sort of chuckles and he says, well, we'll get to Caer Koenig before the night.
Are you sure we should be heading to Caer Koenig? Keegan's waiting for you at Targos.
I know, but is that what... He sort of looks at all of you and he says, "Do you think you guys can make that ride?"
I was about to ask you if you can make the ride to Caer Koenig. I don't think we should be splitting up.
Wasn't planning on splitting up. I figured that's where you guys were going. It's the closest place around.
Well, we took this job to bring you back to Keegan.
Yeah. Guess that is the case. And he looks over at Paralu and he says, "If that's all right with you." She nods. And he says, "All right. Well, if that's the case, we'll I guess our best bet's gonna be head to Termaline and then go south from there. At least along the merchant path."
If
Kyra will turn to some of the more experienced travelers. What do you all think? Do you agree with that? I thought we could just head straight to Targos.
might be
Aaron,
safer to
What?
Aaron, Smith, and Groff.
Aaron resting his eyes over there.
hmm
God, we have
look,
two Kavardas.
Look, somebody needs to sleep in this.
My turn.
Yep.
We're all taking shifts. Ugh.
All right, so our choices are go straight to the town that we were headed to, or what was it again?
Go to
Tourmaline,
Tourmaline,
which
and
is which was our next stop, because of the murder mystery. But
Go to-
Kyra was thinking, I guess Kyra's not thinking making the most of our trips. She's thinking, Targos to the mountain, then back to Targos, and then to Tourmaline. Very roundabout way.
Everard's thinking Tourmaline just because the merchant path might be safer than the treacherous mountain path.
Good off would
Yeah.
agree.
So to Tourmaline then.
Aye.
All right. While we're there, we can maybe, if we stay there a night, we can figure out this whole murder mystery thing that Woo's trying to get figured out. Who's
I wish
currently
he lived
asleep again.
closer. I would go to his house and like dump a bucket of ice water over him.
No.
All right, so we have 2 people out of commission for D&D. I guess we're switching to a one-off.
I think you mean a one piece.
oh. All right. So you guys are heading straight to Targos.
No,
It's-
Tourmaline.
Oh,
It
sorry.
sounded like we're going with Garrett's suggestion of going to Tourmaline.
Okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine.
How many people could these dog sleds carry or support?
80. Sorry, mine was in metric.
God damn it. A dog sled. I believe a dog sled can only support. Yeah, a dog sled can pull. Wait, what the fuck? Oh, that's sled dog.
A sled dog can't support a person at all.
It has room for at the back for 1 driver.
Oh,
But it does say that it can carry 350 pounds. So there's 1 driver, and I imagine if you guys had somebody like strapped to the front of it.
All right, so we got to send the doctor on one of the sleds for reasons that we will not disclose because he's
Yep.
a piece of shit.
he's already passed out.
Yeah, it already kicked in. He's sound asleep.
Yeah, he got to the bottom. He got to the base camp, and basically I was like, all right, I gotta take a nap.
Maybe he should see his own doctor about that.
Do doctors have their own doctors?
Yeah, usually.
I would assume, like, I wouldn't self-diagnose if I was a doctor.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh man,
Oh boy. Okay, now we got another logistical problem to solve.
not really. I mean, dog
Well, I
sleds
mean,
just move twice as fast.
Yeah.
Well, we definitely need to put the doctor on one. Just for the sake of argument, so we don't have to deal with him.
What if we hook the doctor up to the front of the dog sled and put the dogs on the dog sled and the doctor pulled the dog?
Uh,
I like
get it? Do you mind if you strap the good old doctor to the front of your sled? It's
He seems like we wore him out with everything.
His affliction is cumbersome.
No, that's fine with me.
Who else knows how to pilot a dog sled? Who's going to
I
pilot the other
can't
one?
pilot a dog sled, but I assume the dogs know the way they're going, and I
Well,
have a way
you-
with animals, so
Yeah, they do. At the worst, you can talk to them again, like you usually do. That weird thing you do.
oh, now it's weird.
Weird. Thing.
Well, it's weird to me. I can't speak to animals.
Just for the
All right,
friendly banter part.
all right. I would say unique.
No. I was gonna say just for the friendly banter part of it, since Gerard has known her forever. He just goes, "Says the one who's half bird."
What do you mean half bird? I'm all bird. I'm an Aarakocra.
Fair enough.
All right.
We came from the plane of air. Oh, right, anyway.
Air a Kokra.
Exactly.
So I guess
Uh,
I'll pilot the other sled, and for the we
Just
can
try
put
not
the oh,
just try not to travel too much faster than people who are stuck walking.
I won't. And I was gonna say, for the sake of argument, we can put the halfling on there too.
Yeah, I was just about to suggest that.
Yep. Yeah, she's definitely still exhausted. She still has 2 levels
Yeah.
of exhaustion.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, so we'll
Yeah.
throw her.
Oh, that's
on
right.
there.
Long rest only does
Only
one
takes away
level.
1. Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's fair. Peru, you'll just ride with Yorad.
Nope.
We gotta make sure you're
Along
not
with
strained.
a
You went-
Yeti tyke, a magical raccoon dog, and a flying snake that's currently wrapped around me.
Duh.
I forgot we made him run.
Oh, that's right. All right. So, it's about 2 hours go by. With the dog sleds.
During this
Yeah.
time, I would like to take flight occasionally if it's not too windy and see if there's like I could see the town coming up ahead or anything like that.
Yeah, I mean the thing is that you're only about 6 miles away. So
Oh, okay. So it's
yeah,
we can see it. Okay.
Yeah,
Never mind. Unless
because
it's like a blizzard.
right, because like I said, the main thing to keep in mind during all this is these are the distances that we're referring to. So the Kelvin's Cairn is about halfway between Termaline and Caer Konig. So it's a little bit slightly to the north of it. You guys are able to get there, no worries. And it's
Mhm.
actually a fairly quiet journey down off the mountain and across the open tundra. And eventually, you do start to see a settlement off in the distance. And this, as Garrett says, is the town of Termaline.
And what was the travel time? 2 hours, you said?
2 hours. So yes, it is
Oh, wow.
currently about noon. So you guys are just starting, like you guys are like right in between your window of night and day.
Yeah.
So cycles? Yeah. So there is the town, and let me pull up Termaline here. Nice. All right. So, as you're riding up, you see this almost picturesque town spreading out from the shore of Mare du Walden, which you guys are actually familiar with. That's where you encountered the plesiosaur, and bordered on the north and west by extremely tall pines. You notice that its buildings incorporate, as you get closer to town, you realize its buildings incorporate carvings of various kinds of mythical creatures. You can see stuff like wizards, like jungle creatures, and even magical beings such as Jinn and Genie. So there's almost an enchantment to the town as you guys get there. But something that you notice that you really didn't get with Targos or Bremen is that the southern blowing wind is sort of carrying the the frigid cold across Mare de Walden kind of blasting down. Or I'm sorry, from the north. The frigid air from the mountains up to the north is sort of blasting down into you guys. So those of you that are from 10 Towns, you guys know that 10 Towns, or Jesus Christ, those of you that are from 10 Towns know that Termaline is well known for its fishers, its shipbuilders, and scrimshanders, but it is also home to miners who harvest gemstones from a cavern complex set into a low hill just to the northeast of this settlement. So that is sort of the main thing about it. And once you guys get there, those of the Garrett and Perilou actually, she says, well, I think I'm probably going to be staying here for a little while.
Do you have means? Can you afford to stay at the tavern, at an inn or something?
She pulls out a bag. She pulls out a small bag on her hip that has a few coin in it. She says, well, I have enough that will get me through it. I need to make arrangements to get back down to let Makingo's clan know. It's a bit of a journey down to the spine of the world, but if luck has me, I might run into those of his clan. She looks over at Smith, actually. She says, you aren't by chance part of the Akanathi clan, are you?
I am not. I am part of the clan Thunderbeast.
So that is why you have not tried to impede me in any way. I understand. Well, I wish you best on your journey, fellow Goliath. Please do me one favor. If on your journey you happen to find Oyame, oh my god, I gotta remember how to pronounce this. Oyame Nartok. Post it here.
Gesundheit.
He's not
Yeah.
speaking English.
She says, if you come across her and you do battle, have a little bit of thought of Makingo. It was his life's journey.
I'll just kind of nod.
So Smith, you are very well aware that this figure, Oyame Nartok, is it's actually sort of like a famed creature that lives in Icewind Dale. They're actually a Goliath werebear.
Huh.
So,
I'm sorry?
yeah.
Damn it, it's a werebear, so I can't add him to the team.
For what it's worth, that's what they look like. But just
It's like a race of
imagine
them.
what's that?
They're Goliath werebears,
Well, I mean,
or is it one guy, or like a group of people?
no, it's just one. Like there's Goliaths, and then there's werebears, and then there's this one who's a Goliath werebear, and Makingo was trying to seek this werebear out in order to fight them and test their mettle. And once you guys get to Termaline and you're in there, you guys have a couple places it's up to you where you would like to go. So there is a tavern here. There's an inn, as well as, well, I mean, I guess it's up to you guys what you want to do here, if anything at all.
Well, first, Kyra wants to make sure Garrett can also like. Does he have some sort of accommodations here?
And he sort of looks at you and he says, "Well, no, I figured if Perilu wanted to step off here, that was her choice. But we can continue on back down to Targos. It's gonna take us It's probably gonna be about another 4 hours. So it's gonna be dark by the time we're arriving. So we're gonna have to be careful. But up here in 10 Towns, you don't really, you sort of have to fight through the darkness occasionally."
But I don't. Kyra poses a question to the but I don't see any reason to try to start our investigation now, especially when we have to get back to Targos anyway. I think we should just head back there and make the most amount of the time we have. She asks the group.
You mean the total of like
One
3
person
of us?
maybe paying attention, or even cares.
You are
Oh.
referring to you're referring to Torgs, right?
For what? Is this
You're
about the tailor?
yeah, the investigation, yeah, for the
No,
guy.
it's to bring Garrett back to Keegan and finish the quest that we set out on.
Oh no, I thought. Oh, I'm sorry. Whenever you said investigation, I thought you meant about Torgs, because Termaline was one of the places that when you guys were down in Targos, you heard that Torgs went north towards Termaline.
Oh, was that the traveling
Right.
people? The traveling
Yeah,
merchant?
yeah. That's what I'm referring to. 'Cause I don't think we should start that now, especially if we can make it back to Targos by night.
Gotcha.
Will we have enough time to make that trip and then come back for the
No,
full
no,
moon?
not today.
No, for the full moon is what?
Isn't it the new moon?
New moon?
It was something about 10 days, and that was
Yep.
like on the 3rd
Yeah, it's
or the
on the
4th or something.
yeah, the next new moon is on the 15th and 16th.
And what day is it now?
8.
Yep.
Oh, so we still have a week. Okay.
Yeah, we have time.
Yeah, that's my only thing was I just wanted to make sure we had time to go do that and then come back
Yeah.
to. But yeah, no, I'm down with that.
Okay, good.
Just as long as we can come back a couple days before the new moon.
Yeah,
Yep.
we can head straight back here tomorrow.
Okay.
Sound good to
Aye.
everybody? All right.
Sounds
All right, get it.
good.
If you're up for it, we're ready to head back to Targos.
All right. He nods. You guys bid farewell to Perilu Fishfinger, and you begin to make your way down the pathway that connects Targos and Termaline.
Woo.
About 2 hours go by.
Oh no.
Oh yes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna roll.
Me
God.
too.
Oh yeah. No, I like this.
Who's going to sleep?
Ah,
Again.
You mean Aaron?
Yep.
oh shit. I don't necessarily. I gotta re-roll. I don't necessarily want to kill you guys right now.
Jesus!
I'm
You won't
sorry.
do it. Do it.
Do it, pussy.
Okay, you know what? Funny enough, I rolled the same number, so yeah.
Yeah. Good sesh, guys.
Okay.
TPK.
For one shot.
TPK. TPK.
TPK. TP. Come on. All right. One Piece party. One Piece.
One Piece party.
Oh, that sounds
Uh,
awful.
Poo.
Jared's buying pizza.
No.
Yeah, Mister, I make Daddy Jersey Mike money. I think you're on
I
pizza
don't know
duty
what
for
you
the.
mean. I'm broke.
Yeah, well, me too. Payday was Thursday, and it was gone on Thursday. Phone bill, man.
All right.
Tuesday.
Oh shit! I guess I should probably place Garrett on here. Commoner. Oh shit! I put direwolves. What the fuck is wrong with me?
Wait a minute.
So what was the what? How are you guys sort of arranged on these things?
Well,
Very
Scornstein's strapped onto the front of Garrett's dog sled, and presumably Urod is piloting the other dog sled.
Okay. And who's
Along the-
who's strapped to the front of that one?
I don't know
Uh,
if we strapped anyone to the front of that because it was the girl with the mass amounts of exhaustion.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right.
Whoever wants to, so I guess Groff, maybe?
Sorry, what do you want me to do?
Nothing. It's just who's getting the
We're
free
trying to figure
ride.
out who's getting a free ride, if anyone.
We'll say Groff.
I
All right.
mean, as long as Kyra can fly, she would just fly because
Yeah.
Eric Hawkra travel long distance just by locking their wings and flying,
Mm-hmm.
kind of like an albatross. So, just doing that if possible.
Okay.
We could have a rope tied to your mouth. Have a rope strung to your mouth, tied to the sled, and just drag you while you're flying.
What the fuck? Sounds awful.
Like paragliding through the air.
I was gonna say, what was that called? Paragliding, like on a boat?
Oh man.
All right, we're on a boat.
So we're on a boat.
No, in fact,
We're on a dog sled.
oh shit, I guess I gotta roll this. This is the downside of doing shit that is shit that's random. Is I had something prepared and I can't fucking for the life of me find it.
I know that feeling. Well, I stopped preparing things.
Yeah. So what you guys run into about 2 hours along the way. Oh, god damn it! These things were supposed to be hidden. Ah, there we go. But you guys are traveling along. You have everybody on their dog sleds, and you're making your way along this road, and eventually you come to an old abandoned settlement.
Oh god. Why do I see a black screen with a line drawn on it?
Refresh your page. Did that work?
I don't know.
Do you want
Refresh it again.
do you want to try it?
I did. It just says loading map resources.
Oh god.
Pretty bad when my dinky little MacBook it like loaded this faster than his computer.
Well, it had like a black background with like white dots and the red. There we go.
Okay. Okay. So as you're traveling through there, Garrett, sort of telling you, he says, not too far to the north, not too far ahead, we're going to be coming through the old ruins of Roinbra. It was an old settlement that went abandoned long ago when Targos and Termaline settled their own areas, and, well, some of the population went one way, some of it went the other.
What's this?
What's what?
How long ago was this place set up? What was this called again?
This place is called Roinbra.
Roinbra.
Well, it's technically now it's called the Ruins of Roinbra.
Right, and Kai was asking like how long ago did this happen? If he didn't already say.
I'm sorry. He shrugs and he says, "Oh, long as I've been around here, it's just been the ruins. So,
Oh wow.
You'll find that the longer you're here, certain settlements don't really get along with others. Targos, for example, they don't see eye to eye with Bremen or Lonelywood, but Termaline, they're their stringent rivals. See, most of the towns that are along Mare de Walden don't really get along with one another because they fight over the resources here in the lake. So, but Termaline and Targos, they're bitter rivals. These ruins up ahead, they're sort of where that divide really started.
Oh.
But as you
Do you-
guys, yeah.
Sorry, quick question
Mhm.
as we're approaching this. So, do you travel through these ruins often? Should we expect anything?
Well, oh god, why does it do that?
What?
They do.
Just a big ol' icon.
It fucking and Justin, you know exactly what this is. Before, when you added a token to the map, it didn't it didn't let the player see it. Now when you add a token, it's automatically visible. And I
Oh.
fucking hate it. Oh
That's
no.
bad.
No. Wait, hold on. Let me try something.
I see nothing.
So you know evil.
No,
Evil.
good. No, they actually had to add another option, which is called hidden by default. Jesus. I was about to say that I was gonna be sorely pissed off if I couldn't just add shit whenever I needed it. And then reveal it to you guys. But anyway, you were asking a question, Kyra?
Who, me? Oh yeah, just asking if he's been through these ruins often and if we should expect any kind of trouble.
He says, I often
Or at least any other trouble than is usual or normal for Icewind Dale.
I mean, as long as most of the being that we're traveling in a bit of a larger group, I don't think many of the gnolls or orcs are going to be coming after us, especially right now during midday. And I mean, you sort of like look off to the side, and you can see the sun is starting to diminish, but it's still there. And he sort of looks around, and he's you see as he's getting up to this up to the ruins, you see the dogs, they begin to like skitter a little bit in the snow, and you guys all sort of like jerk forward a little bit. The dog who is currently passed out sort of like slumps over the front of the dog sled he's on as Garrett goes to grab him by the scruff and bring him back. And Gerard, you're basically, like almost thrown over top of this thing as the dogs sort of skid to a halt. And
What? Groff, get your fancy eyes on the scene.
I gave my fancy eyes on the scene.
That's what she's calling the thermoscope, basically.
Okay.
Yeah, I understood that.
Okay.
Yeah. As you look around, you don't see anything directly around you. But I want everyone to roll me perception checks.
Oh boy.
And keep in mind,
Okay.
we are going to do you can't roll lower than your passive. So if your passive is higher, we're going to go with your passive.
Do I get advantage or anything for my fancy eyes?
Don't they give you like a straight up +5 bonus or something?
They don't actually have a set bonus. It just allows you to displace. It basically just
Oh.
gives him, but it does give him advantage when he's trying to find something, especially at night. Now, I will say that yes, you will have advantage.
And despite me almost flying off, apparently I know exactly what almost made me fly off.
Yeah. So yeah, Kyra, that's actually going to be a
Be
13, and
Yep.
Woo, same thing.
Got
So
one better than my passive.
So what I sort of want to imagine is the reasoning behind Gerard getting that higher roll was as he was like flipping over this thing. I kind of want to imagine like Kyra going up and grabbing him and sort of like picking him up a little bit as you're all like looking around, just like steady him for a moment so he doesn't fly over this. Groff,
And I essentially caught a glimpse as I was flying over it.
So Gerard, you saw something off to the east that was kind of like a glow. And Kyra, I'm actually going to sort of just give you some of this because you've been flying over top of them. So you look over as well, and Groff, you also see this. You see a large heat mass moving in your direction. And Kyra, more over to here, but like further out to the east. And it's at that point that you all start to feel the ground underneath you sort of rumbling. And after a few moments, after a few moments, gotta. Oh shit! Yeah, see this stupid ass thing.
Edit it in post. It's fine.
Yep. Keep that.
We're
in
live,
mind.
baby. Can't do that.
Doing it
You
live.
see a herd of elk. And I know that it only looks like there is 10 of them on here, but this is in fact 20 elk.
Holy crap.
Holy cannolis, Batman.
So 2 per token.
What's that?
Yeah.
2
Yes,
per token.
yes, 2 per token. But something that catches your eye is the fact that you actually see the one out front, this one, as this whole group
Sorry. I have a quick question.
Yes.
Like, there's clearly like structures and remains of, or rather remains of structures. How tall are these walls, give or take?
They're sort of varied. So there's parts of them that are
Completely crumbled. There's parts that are like 10 feet tall. Or okay.
Not that high. There are definitely some that go up to maybe like 4 to 5 feet, but there's really nothing. There's nothing that would stop somebody from like standing on their, like a human, from standing on their tippy toes and seeing across most of this.
I guess I'm asking like how obscure is this herd?
Holy shit!
So it sounds like not that much.
Not that much, mostly because you guys can hear them. But the other thing is that they're sort of like jumping over the ruins, and there's actually one that sort of stands in the center as the herd is moving through here. You see your sled dogs begin to like get on their haunches and begin to growl. The one that is in the front actually has glowing antlers. If you look in chat, this is kind of what you see.
Whoa.
Oh.
And you see that as it gets out to the center, it sort of gets there. I know I moved everyone at once, but you see this one. He sort of gets out there first, and he looks in your direction. And that's whenever you see the rest of this herd like jumping across the ruins. Do you guys do anything when you see this? Do you
Well, I'm going to
I
ask
would.
Garrett if he encountered anything like this before, and you know what, you might have to talk your way out of you might have to talk us way out of this again, out of something
Yeah, I
like
was
this.
gonna say I want to ready an action, which is Fey presence to where a 10-foot cube from me. Basically the creatures have to make a wisdom saving throw, or they'll be charmed or frightened by me. My choice.
he
You're gonna fuck the deer, aren't you?
That's exactly what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna stare at them and lick my lips and make them frightened.
he says, so wait, what specifically did you ask him?
Garrett, have you ever seen like something like this before?
Oh, he says, well, I mean, herds of elk aren't uncommon, but I've never seen one with glowing antlers like that. I've heard tale,
Oh dear.
but I mean, I've never seen one.
So this leader with the glowing antlers is it jumped out into the middle. It's the rest of the herd is following it, and it's facing us. Is it like
Yes.
charging us, or is it walking, or is it
No,
like approaching us?
it is standing there. It's sort of has its chest up, and it's like pawing at the ground, almost in like an intimidating kind of manner. But
Okay.
you see that its eyes, like it's occasionally looking back, watching as the herd continues by.
Okay.
Who's gonna ask?
Maybe
How-
we should back up and find a way around.
He says, and you see the dogs are just like. Garrett says, "Be kind of afraid of that thing charging us." But
Yeah, can we back up? Let's try to find a way around. Maybe there's a lot of them. Also, I don't know what kind of thing we're dealing with. That could be some sort of druid in disguise. Maybe I don't know.
what were you gonna ask, Wu?
Will's gonna ask how much he thinks that deer with the glowing antlers would be worth.
No,
Oh,
no,
goddamn.
no. As soon as Wu says that, Irar just goes, no, no, no,
I'm not
no.
I
We'll
don't.
hunt it now, just
Alright.
maybe later.
I don't know. I can't really say. You see, so they're about half of them are about through here. You can see they're sort of like filing through, trying to get through these ruins along the way.
Maybe
You know
we
what?
should.
Maybe you could ask for permission for passage or something.
Why don't
I
we
was
just-
gonna say I can try talking to it and see if we can come to an agreement of just let the herd pass and we'll be on our way.
Are you attempting that? What's up, Groff?
I was just gonna ask, can you cast speak with animals instantly now?
Yeah, I can. I can cast it at
Okay.
will, and it does not use a spell slot.
Excellent. And you got calm emotions as a backup.
Yeah, I just want to have my bow ready, just in case.
Okay.
All right, I'll use the speak with animals, and I'll just. We don't want any trouble. Your herd can pass. We just want to get through here, just as you do, just as much as you do.
As the last few elk are continuing past, you see one with the glowing antlers, he sort of looks back and he sees that most of his herd has moved on, and he takes a step forward, and in like a very deep voice, he said, "Say what you said again."
I basically said that we just want to get through, much like his herd.
Yeah, we have no quarrel. We're not looking for trouble.
Yep. No trouble. We just want to get through here, or just as much as his herd and himself wants to get through, or herself. I don't judge.
And he
Hey,
says,
Lucas opened it by saying he, so
Yeah.
yeah. And he says, "Then I suggest you hide." And
Hide?
with the rest of them running off, you see this one looks off and he begins to follow after them.
Oh, man, good job,
Uh,
Yarad.
I don't think we're out of the woods quite yet. He said that we should hide if we want to get through here.
Hide from what?
He didn't
Well,
say before he ran off.
It's at that point you
Uh.
feel an earth rumbling shudder under your feet as your attention was drawn towards these
The
elk.
deer.
You see that a Goliath riding a mammoth is thundering its way
Jesus
towards all of you.
Christ.
Oh. Mush.
Speed ahead.
Let's go.
Yeah,
Is there
we
a
need to
wheelbarrow?
get out of here now.
Onwards and-
No, it's I'm sorry, I said Goliath. No, I'm sorry. I used the wrong terms. It is not a Goliath. It is a
Just moved everybody over.
oh shit, did I? I'm sorry. No, I know I said Goliath. That was my mistake.
I think the
It's
human
not.
is under the mammoth.
Nah, it's a frost giant.
Oh,
That's
Oh.
I feel like
is that
that's
all?
worse.
yeah, far worse. Because that's how big it is. And
Oh shit.
Uh,
Mammoth.
so if you look at the picture I posted in the chat,
This is why you said you're gonna kill us.
this is why I said I might
Oh,
kill you guys.
That's awesome looking though.
So do you guys take off?
I suggest we flee.
Yes.
I really think we need to get out of here or
Yeah.
hide.
Groff would, like, in a hushed whisper, be like, "Quick, take cover, let it pass."
Yeah. I guess
were you
we'll take cover.
doing a Modern Warfare reference there?
No,
I
but
guess
now that you
not.
mention it, yeah.
With the accent. They'll never spot us in our ghillie suits.
All right, everyone, get your ghillie suits on.
So
Oi, Susie.
So what do you guys want to do? Where do you guys want to like rush out, like try and get away from this thing? Do you want to like
Well, I guess it kind of depends on its current status. Like, does this thing clearly see us and it's moving towards us, or is it kind of just showed up?
in the moment that you look in its direction, I will give you the heads up that you can see it is mostly focused on the glow from the elk that has ran off. It might you might think that it has it might have been hunting these things.
All right.
So hide.
Yeah,
Groff is
hide.
gonna take cover behind this wall if it's tall enough.
Kyra will say.
You're a dwarf.
Kyra will say, "Like, somebody get the doctor."
Let's use the doctor as bait.
Are these like
Just
bushes, or are these actual bushes or trees here?
Those are trees.
Okay,
I'm
I
trying
will
to move
fly
my
up
character.
I'll fly and try to hide myself amongst the branches of the tree. Oh yeah, are there like leaves and stuff on them? Or
Yeah.
okay,
I mean, there
Oh,
are still
that's why.
pine trees up in Icewind Dale, so
okay. I just wanted to make sure. I
Yeah, I
will
was-
try to hide amongst the tree.
Yeah, I'm gonna like duck for the under. like the bushes or whatever, and I would assume Gare or whatever can have his dogs just like kind of run alongside the wall or something, and we'll just the good doc is passed out in the sled.
Yeah, you see that he works the dogs like over around this
Fuck away from this
backside
thing.
piece. Yeah, those of you who are native to Icewind Dale, you know that it is not uncommon for ice or for frost giants to be this far south or this far north, whether they're coming from the outskirts or coming from the spine of the world. But definitely one of this size is quite uncommon, especially a mammoth. Everybody needs to roll me stealth checks.
Oh boy, here we go.
Yeah.
Oh.
Fucking kidding me.
Oh,
Oh,
God,
no.
no!
Fuck me.
Hey, at least I'm not as bad as Kyra.
We both rolled ones.
Yeah, but at least
I was ready to start using some points of inspiration, but I don't think even if I used all 12, I would get a high enough score to even.
I mean, there's
Are you
always
using their passives?
for the
Oh, this-
for the
Yeah.
giant. I am
Are
using-
you like
Oh, yeah.
if they didn't roll high enough, their passive is instead?
Yeah.
Okay. I
Oh,
rolled
for
10,
for
so
this.
that is my passive.
So what for this? No. So active checks like this aren't applicable to stealth checks. So the only checks that are applicable to using the passive instead of an active is investigation, perception, and insight. Basically, your ability to take in information and read people.
The ones that are available right up front on the
Yep.
character sheet.
Yep.
Got it. That's what I assumed. Hell.
I still got my passive because I rolled a 10.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh. Shit.
Right.
I feel like I'm gonna need a few of these.
I don't know. So, are those the rules you guys want to go with?
I mean,
I don't know
game.
if I don't know if well no I don't know if you wanted to use any points of inspiration or anything like that.
I.
Okay,
Well,
how does inspiration work again for you?
So the way that it works is you however many points you have, you can add that many on a 1-to-1 basis. So for example, Kyra has 16. So Kyra could add, any amount she wants to hers to, increase her score.
I could make it a 21. Ah, man, that's using up all of them though.
I used 2 of mine to bring up to a 15.
Okay.
Do I even have inspiration? Yeah, I have fucking 3. Yeah, I'm screwed.
Well, there is one other rule, which only counts towards bards, where bards can use their inspiration pool on a 2-to-1 basis to aid their allies.
Where'd it come from?
That is something that it was originally how I had these inspiration points worked, which was like it says when you click the item. Alternatively, you can spend an amount of inspiration points to add a
I see.
to another
Okay.
player or DM. But I did after a while make it so that only bards can do that, just because bards are the inspiring ones. While you decide what you guys want to do, I have to go to the bathroom real fast.
Again?
I knew that's why.
Yeah,
I knew
I got a drink first. Now it's bathroom time. That's how body work.
Yeah, I got a pee too.
I'll be right back too.
Alright, I'm taking a nap. Again. I think I'm fucked either way.
I'm just trying to think. Like, what do you think this guy's like passive or this guy's perception is? It has to be more than 10. And you have what, a 6? Your total was 6 for stealth.
Yeah, so I got 6, and then if I were to do my inspiration, that would bring me up to a 9.
Okay, I have a 5. I can bring mine up to 10. See, I would hate to have to spend all these points and then have them like not be enough. Damn it! Why do we both have to roll a 1?
Right?
God.
Smith! Smith!
I'm not sure if he's there.
Smith.
Hmm. I don't want to use up all my points of inspiration on this. I worked so hard for those. And then there's the possibility of somebody else failing, like Garrett, if he failed. We don't even know what he rolled.
Didn't. 6, 13, 15. Smithers.
What?
I'm still trying to get a hold of Smith.
Oh.
All right. So what you guys decide on?
Still deciding.
Okay.
Moment.
I mean, we know we can get Woo up to, what, 9 if you use all your stuff?
Yeah, if we use
Yeah.
mine, I get up to a 9.
I can... I definitely have enough to bring me up to 10. And then I have more left over for you.
But it all depends on what the Frost Giants.
Yeah. I'm just trying to... Mm,
Oh, ignore that. That's not the roll.
Oh
What?
my god!
I was gonna roll it. I was gonna roll it behind the screen.
Well, in that case, everybody's fucked.
That one you all would be fucked. But
Hmm.
hey, who knows? You guys still might be fucked.
Huh?
That's the
Y'all
thing. It's
dead
like,
yet?
Hey, there's Smith.
no.
God damn it. Don't tell me you're leaving or anything, asshole.
I love how Smith got like the second or got tied for the highest stealth check. Like it makes total sense. Like Smith sees this like herd of elk and it's just like and then he like looks off to the left and sees this frost giant on the back of a mammoth and is like nope and just dives into the snow. All right. What's your play, buddy? Dying to know.
Who's play?
Altman's.
I think I'm just gonna let it ride, unfortunately.
I think so. I mean, just because of the fact we both rolled 1s, I feel like dumping all of my points of inspiration into getting us both up to like 13 or so. I feel like or 14 maybe. I have no idea what this thing's perception is going to be. So like
Well, what's Jared What's his name's?
Gerard's?
I'm back. What I miss?
15.
Roll initiative.
Oh,
No.
This isn't fair.
I'm
What
just
so what
stick with
happened?
what I got. If Woot dies, unfortunately, Woot dies.
I mean, I could at least fly out of this guy's reach.
Yeah,
Hopefully.
I'll just stab him with little toothpicks in the feet.
I have a plan.
Shut up!
Uh,
My God.
What?
Just looking at the damage this thing deals.
You think Kakarot can take it on?
It's gonna kill me in one hit, isn't it?
Kakarot could probably drop this. Could probably drop this thing in one attack. I'm sort of curious.
Do we roll Kakarot's damage?
No,
Because I can do that.
I know you can.
Great Weapon Raging? Only 34 points. That only do. Should also have a 2d6 lightning damage onto that. Fuck. Yeah, don't mind these rolls potentially coming in.
Uh-huh.
I'm getting there.
What's going on?
I'm waiting for Altman to tell me if he was doing anything.
I'm still fucking
That's
doing
fixed.
cost benefit analysis.
Well, I'm gonna need an answer. Cause,
Yeah, I know.
Because the giant is definitely looking around, and he's ready to act.
It's because we rolled so low. I can't.
Attack it.
There's no way these inspiration points are going to cover it. There's just no way.
So just letting it ride.
I think I just have to let it ride. There's just no way my inspiration points will cover it. There's just no way.
All right.
You roll. Oh,
Then they ride.
Okay. So as you are.
do. Sorry. I got kind of excited.
So as you all dive for cover, Kyra, you fly up into the tree, and the
Yep.
reason I'm going to argue that you got it so you attracted some attention, because I did roll for its stealth, and unfortunately, it rolled a 7. or its perception. I rolled for its perception. Now, technically, it has a 13 passive. So, you guys were really fighting, and it would have been an uphill battle. This thing, like, it comes. You basically see that it just destroys the ground around it as it goes through. As it goes through this area, it basically destroys these ruins. This mammoth just like busting through these side pieces. And as it gets to the center of the town, Kyra, your dancing lights, you just flick them off in the rush to get up into the tree, that the giant looks over in that direction. And Woo, as you are trying to like scuttle and scurry away, your feet are just crunching in the snow as the Goliath begins to move up
Frost
around.
giant.
Oh, sorry, yes, I keep saying Goliath, my bad. The frost giant begins to move up around and sees Groff standing there around
Hey.
the corner.
Okay.
How's it going?
Okay.
Okay.
I'm going to talk to the frost giant.
Oh fuck.
Okay. So stepping out, this frost giant basically like steps out. The mammoth is there. It you see that it has all this hunting gear on it. The Goliath, or the Jesus Christ, the frost giant has 3 things with it. On its back, sort of like strapped across its waist, you can see a giant battle axe. I'm not saying a great axe. I'm saying a giant.
I mean, if it's this
axe.
huge, I don't think it matters.
Yeah. But you also see that it is carrying a lance, but close inspection of it reveals that this was once the mast of a ship
Holy
that it
shit.
has sharpened. And not only that, but you see that it also has a very large net that is down by its side. And you can see that it has an elk tied up that is just a bloody mess that is in this net.
Hey, Jared.
Can I?
Jared, this reminds me of Jack from One Piece.
I
sort of want to know what Woo is planning.
I have a plan too.
Okay.
Next to mine, if possible.
Yes. Okay. So Woo, you said that you were stepping out.
I'm stuffing out because
Jesus Christ.
yeah.
So, I admire your bravery.
As you step out, you actually hear. So you all hear this thing speak. And for Smith and Woo, So Smith, you've always been able to speak this language. It's sort of the natural language of your people. But Woo, for the first time, when it speaks, it is a language that you've heard of. You've heard Goliaths speak it, but you've never fully understood it. For some reason today, you understand this, and you hear this voice say, "Why have you tried to run?"
I'm going to respond back in giant. We were afraid that you were going to kill us as the elk were running away. And we figured if you had not seen us, we would be potentially safe.
I don't know what he's saying, but I really hope it's good for once.
That is a good assumption. And you see that it sort of like stamps the mast in the ground and then cracks it.
Could I
It's
at
oh
that
yes,
moment? At that moment could I do something? Seeing that's clearly going
Sure.
south.
sure.
Okay, so I know the elk were they really how big were the elk? Were they like large size, like as represented on the screen, or were they medium?
So they were the one that was up front, the one with the glowing antlers was large. The other ones
Shit.
are large, but they like I was just sort of representing multiple with single
Right.
tokens.
Okay. All right. It's flawed plan, but it's the only one I got at the moment. I'm going to try to cast minor illusion. It's only somatic and material, so I don't have to speak anything, if that even
Okay.
matters. Around this area, because it's a 30-foot range, I want to try to cast an image of the elk with the glowing antlers, but I can only do it as a 5-foot cube. So it's not the same size, but hopefully it'll get him distracted and I don't know.
Where are you casting this?
Right around here, like right by the ruins, like hopefully coming right out of field of view of the ruined wall or whatever may be there.
So the thing to keep in mind is that when you cast minor illusion, it is a solid image.
Right, it's an image. It doesn't have any sound or smell or anything.
Right. So you basically just create the illusion of that elk.
Yes.
Okay. You see the giant he I got to roll for this.
Yeah, he can roll to investigate.
And
Intelligence
if
investigation against my spell save DC.
and if
What's your
that fails, I have a backup plan that
Oh,
What's
may
your
or may
spell?
not work.
What's your spell save DC?
Only a 13.
And it's an investigation.
That's what it says for minor illusion, yes. It has to use an action if that matters. To examine. I don't know if that means it has to get up close or what. This thing's gonna roll like an 18. And have like a -3 intelligence or some shit.
I mean, he doesn't have the best intelligence.
And if this fails, I have a backup plan.
I mean, he failed. You cast this, and immediately you see him pick up his lance and just chucks it at that area. It goes right into the ruins, impales into the ground, and is sort of stuck there as you see this lance is just through the image of this thing.
Okay.
And he lets out a roar that sort of rumbles the ground around you. And he looks about and he says, "You played me for a fool!"
Oh, wait. Could I? Are there like more? Oh man, this is gonna be so complicated because there's no map there. But are there like trees up north of these?
Yes, there are.
I would like to try to cast like another illusion, and I only have 30 feet, so I guess it'd be 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. It'd be like this laterally, I guess, but like it's not, or
So,
maybe here.
so
Somewhat north.
I mean, you can definitely do that, but his focus is definitely on you guys right now.
Oh, so he's like aware of everybody now.
Not that he's aware of everyone. He's definitely aware of Wu, Garoth, and actually, that's for the most part. I guess I should have moved him.
I'd like to use calm emotions.
Oh,
Okay. Yeah, he's very upset, and
even though I mentioned that earlier, I forgot about you had calm emotions.
I'll let you do this, and depending on how this goes, combat might need to be rolled.
Yes, I'm gonna try and use calm emotions. It's a 20-foot sphere. I have a range of 60 feet, so I'm assuming I can do so without making myself truly uncovered. And so
It's verbal and somatic, so you got to wave your hands around and you have to speak. So the moment you do
yeah,
that,
I'm
you would at least be
okay.
noted.
Fair enough. I'll do that. Wave my hands around and so forth. He needs to make a charisma saving throw.
Okay, what's your spell save?
DC 13.
Press.
I feel kind of good about charisma save. Surely,
I don't
Giant.
know. It's charisma, so
Yeah, surely giants don't have great.
It has a +1
charisma.
to charisma,
well,
but I rolled a 3.
okay.
So he fails.
Holy
He
shit.
is now
Lucas,
indifferent
yeah, Lucas.
different about creatures of my choice that is that it is hostile towards. So it is indifferent to basically the entire group because it does not tell me how many creatures I can choose.
Phew.
So it's not
So-
actively hostile towards you, but it's kind of like you guys started over again.
Yeah, it's now indifferent. It is now the indifference will end if it is attacked or harmed by a spell or if it witnesses any of its friends being harmed or when the spell ends. So we have like that's basically it. It is now does not see us as hostile.
It does not see you as hostile. It is indifferent towards you. And as it sort of like blinks its eyes, you know, it had its like hands in the air. It sort of blinks its eyes and it looks around. And it sees all of you. It sees those of you around it. And it says, "Whoa." He looks off to the south. He says, "If my prey has gone, I guess a trophy here or there might not be a waste of my time." And he sort of looks at all of you and he says, "Which one of you is willing to sacrifice yourself so the rest may live?"
The doctor.
The doctor.
God damn.
"Speak up. I have little time."
Is
What's-
he saying this in common or giant?
He's saying it in giant.
What's he
I don't
saying?
understand that.
Who's gonna respond back and say I am?
What?
giant.
Good grief.
Yeah, Smith, you definitely hear this, and you know exactly what he just said. And why did I have him set up like that? There we go.
So I was gonna say plan B is since he's on top of the mammoth, I scare the living piss out of the mammoth with Fey presence and it just runs off with him on top.
Oh hell yeah.
So he looks down at you, Wu, and says, he looks around and he says, "Well then, you are at least a brave little one. Do you wish to die here in front of your friends? Would you prefer to be while you are away?"
You want to die here or somewhere more intimate?
I
Aw.
would rather die where my friends don't have to watch it.
As you wish. And you
Who's his
see
friend?
that he, from his left hand, the right is where he had the mask. From his left hand, you see that the elk that is in the net just sort of rolls out of it as he moves his hands. And he is going to throw his net at you.
Erard 100% does not agree with this.
You don't understand what the hell is going on.
Yeah,
No, I
that's-
don't,
that's
but
the
I'm
thing.
witnessing
Well,
a net
that's kind of the
getting
point.
thrown on you.
All right. So yeah,
I'm
you like all of a sudden as he says that, you see this net just unfurl at you with these giant near boulders that are connected to the end of it. and as soon as it hits you, you are restrained. And
I just witnessed this, and I automatically I would assume that my shit failed, and I was like, he's literally attacking guys. I guess
not
I
a-
failed.
he's not attacking him necessarily. He threw a net over him, but you do see as soon as he does that, he steps down from the mammoth and is walking over to pick up his prize.
This is not okay. This is not okay.
For me, that's enough to roll initiative.
Yeah, that
yeah.
is
Oh fuck.
So
same
are you?
for me.
I mean, if you guys are going after him, okay. So yeah, I'll take.
Kyra's too terrified to like start anything at the moment.
What the fuck?
I keep that 24 I rolled, or you want me to roll again?
Yeah, no, I'll let you keep that.
I was gonna say, do you want me to keep the original initiative I rolled forever, or go with the 2 that I just rolled?
Did you roll before?
He did.
Oh
He got
yeah,
an
you rolled
11.
an 11 before.
Do you want me to
Okay.
keep the 11 or do the 2 that I
No,
just
I'll
rolled?
let you. I'll let you keep the 11. I don't have an issue with that.
Since I rolled higher than him, neither do I.
22 for DeWoo. And Smith got a 12. Kyra.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Oh man.
7.
Well, I guess that fits.
And the doc is asleep.
Yeah.
So luckily, I can just remove him from initiative. I will say I do actually like the update to this to the app where you can now remove from initiative, which is why you guys can see like the letters next to those that are in initiative.
Nice.
All right. So yeah, you see that this thing like just steps down.
Mammoth gets a fucking turn?
And wait, what?
The mammoth gets a turn?
Yeah.
The mammoth is a creature.
Well,
Oh,
that's
wait,
all
Lucas.
I said. That's
Yeah, buddy.
all I said. And you're like, what?
I was gonna say, do you want to add 2 to 3
yeah.
tokens?
Yep.
Given they're all just going on my turn, I think we agreed on to make it easier for you.
Yep. There is Ikiri, the flying snake, and the Yeti tyke.
Just a Y1.
Yep. It actually doesn't have a picture for some reason. I'm gonna have to change that later. Okay. So it is going to be Groff's turn.
That was fun playing with Kyra.
All right.
Yeah, like I said, he's not actively hostile towards you. You see that he's walking over to pick up Wu, who is restrained in this.
Groff wants to start initiative though.
Groff's gonna walk back 20 feet and cast ensnaring strike before taking first shot at him.
Okay.
9?
No, that definitely misses.
I feel like he's too big for that.
He
A larger creature has advantage on the save. That's all.
Yeah.
So.
I forget. Do I get another attack?
Yeah.
Do I have to hit it?
What? No, wait, no, you don't.
If you take the attack action,
you only get one attack. It's just when you cast it as a bonus action, then on your action, you can.
With Dread Ambusher, if I take the attack action, I can make an additional weapon attack. So I do get one more.
That's right.
Right. So, Mumbo. 10.
No. That also does not hit. And as you have shot 2 arrows at it,
oh man,
he is definitely now preparing
toward
my
himself.
potion vanishes.
Wu, you're restrained.
Can I cut the net with my swords?
You definitely can try.
You can most certainly try.
So go ahead and roll an attack. Or roll your attacks, I should say. Okay, roll your second one. Your offhand. So your first one is sort of like jammed under you, but your second one you are able to get it at least semi-free. So roll the damage for that second attack. You start to chip away at this thing's at this thing, but like the sinew and leather that this thing is made out of is just so much thicker than most of the nets that you're used to that you're not able to cut through it in one swipe. I'm just gonna let you know the net has an AC of 12 and hit points of 15. So right now it only has 10. Just because I don't have a token for a net, so I'm just gonna have it on a notepad here for its hit points. Just wanted to let you know what you were working towards. All right, Smith. As you were sort of watching buried in the snow, you see this thing has restrained Wu and is marching towards him. Groff has just shot 2 arrows, and Wu is struggling to free himself from the net.
I'm struggling to do a lot of shit today.
Damn it. Guess I'll rage and attack.
Damn, he sounds so disappointed.
I think well, are you more disappointed the fact you had a good stealth roll?
Pretty much.
I'm sorry, Smith. I'm sorry for rolling a 1.
Smith has like a like. Smith's
Yeah, I
just
was
over
gonna
there
say
like,
he has like a disadvantage with stealth and everything, and he just gets the
no.
best.
He actually has a +1. He's got +1 to
Oh.
dexterity.
Hell yeah!
So doing well. But yes, you can definitely rage and attack.
I have a very, very bullshit thing that I can definitely try to do.
Do you want to be like imposing yourself between the or the frost giant and Wu, or do you want to get to like the north side of it? Where would you like to be?
I don't know. North side?
Okay. All right.
Do we
Let's
stand
see.
any chance against this thing? Have I ever fought giants before? I'm assuming not.
Your tribe you have never fought a giant before. Your tribe definitely knows the dangers of the ice giant, of the frost giants that live out in the rugged wastelands. That it is. You're very well aware of that. It is almost certain death if you come to the bad side of a Goliath, or I mean of a giant. It's not impossible.
Okay.
This whole thing is painful.
Yep.
Womp womp.
All right.
If I recall, just from whenever back in a different D&D thing of me fighting a giant, I'm 90% sure the giant we fought was challenge rating 7, and that was hell for us, and we were a little higher level than this.
I thought it was somewhere around a 9.
This is around there.
It's definitely around.
All right.
Whose turn is it?
It is your Rard's.
Oh. I'm immediately going over here away from the giant.
Uh-huh.
Neoguri's gonna come with me.
Uh-huh.
And well, actually, wait. If I go up to there, how many? I was what here? So
Yeah.
that's 25. What's my movement speed?
30. I think all of you are 30 except Kyra. It's technically 25.
So
Yep.
that's 25. That's another
Yeah, that would be
30
your
there. So I'm just gonna take a step here then, and then I'll move. I can't move the snake. Can you move the snake for me, please? Just so I can take that spot where he's at.
There you go.
Oh, but now I can't move Erard.
What do you mean? Oh, it's because you trapped your Rard. There you go.
Yep. Okay, cool. So I'll
Where the fuck
have.
did Groff go? Jesus.
He ran away. Okay.
There you go.
I'm going to. One. Damn it!
Aaron.
I should have moved there.
What?
Okay.
You can
I
move
lied.
there.
My
That's still
character's
your
going to be
movement.
there. He's going to be there.
Uh-huh.
10-foot cube from myself. It just clips the mammoth. I'm using Fey Presence.
Okay.
It has to make a saving wisdom throw of DC 13.
What is this ability? You can cause each creature in a 10-foot
Cube for me to make a wisdom saving throw or become charmed or frightened, my choice, until the end of your next turn.
So, are you hitting both of them?
Yeah, it would essentially clip both of them from where I'm standing.
Because that's sort of what I was wondering. Because if it's a 10-foot cube,
yeah, it would hit both of them.
Yeah, because you have plenty of space. Oh, God damn it! Yeah, that's about 10 feet. So, thank you, Aaron. I really appreciate your penis on my map. Okay.
Anytime.
Yeah, thanks. All right, so they need to make wisdom saves.
Wisdom saving throws for these two giants.
As I consider myself a giant, I will also make a wisdom saving throw. That's not bad.
DC is 13.
Ooh.
I would have won.
Oh, damn.
Oh my god. They're both frightened.
Holy shit.
Frightened or charmed, but I am going to make them frightened.
Okay. Yeah, just so you guys know, the Goliath rolled a fucking 2.
Frost giant.
Yeah, why do you keep calling him Goliath?
I don't know. I have an issue. My name's Lucas, and I get confused between Goliaths and giants.
Racist.
I know. And they're like, they're literally like.
So this is a
yes,
Goliath.
I am aware of the size.
Because
the
just because
giant.
they look the same.
I'm very well aware of the size difference. One is like 8 feet tall. The other one is like 20
15
feet tall.
Yeah.
Regardless, I'm not going to have any of my animals or anybody attack. They are now frightened of this small child. The way I picture this is I go to cast it and I just start speaking straight draconic because of that being what I have, and that might be what terrifies them. Assuming that a frost giant might know the speak of dragons or whatever.
You start speaking draconic to it.
More or less just random shit because it's already terrified, and I'm just thinking in Erard's head, he's like, most terrifying thing is a dragon, and everything fears those.
What?
Afraid of no dragon.
What do you say in draconic?
I'm just gonna essentially with the frightened thing just be like, get away from this party, or there will be hell to pay among the deity that I serve.
He's sort of okay. I'll.
Does
Yeah,
this guy even speak Draconic?
It's his turn.
I speak Draconic.
He speaks
Yeah, I
Draconic.
get
I
that.
also speak Celestial.
Celestial.
I love the way that Jared pronounces that.
Celestial.
Celestial.
No, but it's the voice to text while you spell things wrong.
Oh, fuck off.
Oh shit. Okay.
He failed, so he's terrified regardless. How do you want to play
aware.
this off?
No, there's a reason why he's afraid. You begin to shout at him and in Draconic, and you see the moment the words hit his ears, he looks over at you, and again, at this point it is just barely twilight, just before it starts to get, dark. And when you say that to him, the snake behind you sort of has its wings furled out a little bit, and
Snake.
no, and you see that it looks at you and just gets this innate fear in its eyes. And is your thing say that it has to do anything?
It just says it's frightened of me. It doesn't say anything else.
Okay.
That's all it says.
So it was definitely going to try and attack Smith, the one who ran up and tried to swing at him. And since that is in the direction of Smith, or of Gerard, he's going to have disadvantage on his attack. What is
Isn't it also if he can see the source of his fear, he has disadvantage?
Yeah, that's the whole, because he's facing that direction.
Okay.
Oh my god, that just misses Smith's. Alright. You see that he, almost weakishly, or not weakishly, but, sheepishly misses the swing right over Smith's head with this giant axe that he pulled off the mammoth. Kyra.
So we got 1, 2, 3 people engaged direct combat, but nobody hit.
Correct. It doesn't have a high AC. You guys have all just rolled really low.
Yeah, it's just.
I'm just
putting myself in Kyra's position. They've been speaking in Giant. Gerard's speaking in Draconic. She doesn't know any of these languages. She has no idea what the hell's going on. And they're trying to fight, but they're missing. Quick question. I took refuge in this tree. How high up am I? Like 15, 20 feet?
I'll say 15 feet.
Okay, so almost at eye level with this guy then.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not...
About.
But I did notice that the Draconic took an effect on him.
Oh, yeah. Smith.
Sure.
Roll me a history check.
History check too?
No. It's only for Smith. I'm sorry. Maybe next time.
I'm rolling it anyway.
All right. Never mind, Smith. Well, never mind your to woo too. What are you doing, Altman?
Well, since we're apparently going to try to fight this thing, Kyra's going to do what she can to buff. So she's going to cast Aid. You can choose 3 creatures. I'm going to try cast Aid on Smith, Woo, and because you're odd. Well,
Don't do it. Don't do it. Lucas
God
isn't
damn.
even looking.
I saw.
He doesn't want to look at me.
I don't want to acknowledge him.
Nobody wants to look at you.
Nobody should acknowledge me. That just encourages me.
So you were definitely giving it to Smith and Urard, right?
Yeah. Just give me a quick moment here.
So Smith and Urard, make sure you guys add 5 to your maximum hit points and current hit points right now.
Right. And I decided to roll an intelligence thing for Kyra just to see if maybe she could personal roll, I guess, to surmise what Urod might be up to, but she's doesn't know. She thinks he's running up there like a madman, so she's going to choose Urod as the third target. So Urod gets 5 additional hit points.
So okay, so Urard, Wu, and Smith.
Yes.
Okay, so it's 5 additional, not temporary. Just 5 max
Correct.
HP.
So right
okay.
now,
So
right
the max
now,
HP modifier, got it.
Right. Yeah. So right now,
And
if
you gain the 5 to fill it up.
right. So if you
Sweet.
lose those 5, so like let's say you do take some damage. You take
So subtracted from that first, and then
No, it doesn't work like
No?
temporary. So
Okay.
if you so normally you're at 21, but if you're now up to 26. So if you lost 3 points, you could be healed for those 3. Temporary hit points can't be healed.
okay, you can't be
Yeah.
healed. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's
This-
why we keep saying your hit point maximum and current hit points increase.
Right.
It's not temporary.
Gotcha.
Yep.
I mean, it's temporary in the literal sense, not temporary in the game mechanic sense.
Yes.
If that
Temporary
makes
the
any
fact that it
sense.
only lasts 8 hours.
Yeah. Okay, so that's her action. Man. Oh wait, I can't do that. That's an action. Nobody got hurt, so there's no need for healing word yet. She will just. How tall is this tree I'm in? Am
15
I already
feet.
at the top?
No, there's a little bit more. You were sort of like sequestered down in it, but we'll say you got maybe about another like 5-ish feet.
Okay.
5 fish feet?
5 fish feet, yes.
I'm like,
Fish have feet.
Only the ones that survive.
She doesn't
I
want
get
to
it, because
move
we're
too.
all fish.
She doesn't want to move too far away from the doctor because he can't defend himself. So
the doctor.
she'll just fly a little bit. Maybe increase altitude to like 25 feet.
Okay. Yeah, you sort of like pop up out of the tree and get a little bit better view of this hulking
Skirmish.
giant. Yes.
And just looking up Bardic Inspiration real quick. Okay, that's good. That's 60 feet. I think I'm going to save those for cutting words though. Help reduce damage when when that happens. That will
It's
be
gonna
my turn.
happen.
That will be my turn.
Okay. On its turn, you actually see the frightened mammoth that is looking in Urard's direction. It gives a trumpeting sound of and begins to thunderously stampede away in the southern direction, away from you.
Excellent.
I really hate the fact that you frightened him.
We needed that, man.
I know. I give you credit. You did exactly what you need to do.
Yeah,
I played my character.
Yeah, absolutely. Is there a way I could? Do you do like gifting?
Gift inspirations.
Yeah.
Oh, I was gonna give him inspiration. I was gonna give him inspiration at the end of all this anyway.
That was it. Just like from
okay.
all of his past experiences, he just thought dragons are the most terrifying thing. Everybody's afraid of a dragon. I'm gonna speak Draconic at it and see if it terrifies
So
it.
I'll say, yeah, go ahead and roll a d6, Jared. Add that to your inspiration pool.
Well, can I just give him one just because I want to?
Sure, I'll give you a +1.
And I'll take it.
Okay, so I have 4.
No, you don't have to take one
I
away
got
from you,
4.
Omen.
Oh,
He's just giving me the +1 because he's mad that I played my character, but he's giving me inspiration because I played my character.
No, I like I said, I give you credit. The thing is that you stumbled
There's a reason why.
you stumbled upon something very substantial about this particular situation.
And I have no idea.
Right. But
Perfect.
it is going to be Groff's turn.
Is so I can tell the frost giant's like intimidated or frightened, right?
Correct.
By
And
this
Wu,
small child.
yes, by the small child. Is Wu still in the net?
Yes, he is.
All right, I'm gonna walk over and see if I can help cut him out.
Okay. What are you using to cut him out? Oh, excuse me.
I got a short sword.
Okay. That's fine. We can so you basically need to make an attack against the net.
Of a DC 12.
That's right.
10 hit points left. Ooh.
Does this count as the attack action?
Yeah. Yeah, you're basically attacking it.
So I get 2. And my second hit.
Yeah.
Hey. Do not know.
Yeah, and then go ahead and roll damage. And remember, is that you have your Dread Ambusher, right?
Yeah, so I think I roll an extra D8.
Yep.
So it's 9 points of damage.
Okay.
No!
So yeah, Wu, you are you know, Groff goes over and he's just like sawing at this thing with his short sword. And he's starting to get it. There's a point where a couple pieces of banding have come together that he's starting to get. You think that you might be able to clip it.
Oh, you think?
Yeah.
You think?
Depends on your roll, buddy.
That's true. That's roll with your other one.
There we go.
Yes. You break free of your restraints.
After he swings the first one, can I just be like, "Don't try and stab it, cut it."
He's poking out of it. It doesn't work.
Why can't I stab the rope?
Sorry, question, Lucas.
Yes.
All I know is stabbing.
Oh Jesus, where the fuck are you going?
Just right here.
Okay.
I'll be right back.
Can I still see the mammoth?
Yeah, you can see the mammoth has
alone.
like you see the mammoth has like knocked over this tree right here. It's like laying off to the side now.
That mammoth is going to get fucked up.
And fuck up the frost giant. The mammoth is running away from us. He's afraid of the
Can't fuck
like
up the frost giant.
16-year-old boy.
I can't fuck up the giant at the moment, but I could fuck up the mammoth from 30 feet away.
How?
What?
Don't worry about it.
I mean,
Attack the frost giant. The frost giant.
Oh, no, I think I know what you're gonna do. Yeah, I know what you're gonna do. Okay, no, that's
30 feet away.
that's understandable. No, I get you. Okay, cool. You'll get it in a little bit. Smith.
Does attacking a frightened creature end the frightened status?
No, the frightened status on him is going to be ending as soon as Gerard's turn is over. Because it is only frightened until the end of his turn, unless, well, no, he can't keep doing that because it's once per short rest.
Do I get a +1 to my attack?
I believe you get a +2.
+2? Okay.
Yep, +2 to melee with strength-based weapons.
What?
I meant from the flanking bonus.
Oh, yes, I'm sorry. Yes, from Wu standing there, yes. My apologies.
Oh, My shit lasts some minutes.
Yeah.
Aw. You could recklessly attack it,
It's true.
which gives you advantage.
Can't do it now.
Yeah, I'll let you make that choice.
Well,
He's trying to help us so we don't get a TPK.
if you want to recklessly attack, I will let you.
yeah, we'll give it a shot.
Okay.
14.
Do you want to spend an inspiration point?
Do I have an inspiration point? Let's see here.
I think you do. I think you have like 6 of them.
Maybe just
Pretty-
spend one. I don't know. Hint,
Maybe-
hint.
Maybe just one might work.
Let's do it.
Oh yeah, you hit.
Yay!
All right, so its AC is 15. Got it.
All
So
right.
that's 11, right? Like a plus
Uh,
2 since I'm moving.
Yes. Plus you also get your divine fury.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, so make sure you roll that because that's a 1d6 plus 1. And are you doing you're doing radiant, right? Or no,
Yes.
you can. Okay, yeah, because I know you can choose. Okay. So that is going to be
12 damage.
no, that's 14 points of damage. Because he gets some from his rage. All right.
Oh, did he not add his rage bonus in?
No, it doesn't add it in there. Because it's
At the end of my turn, it will no longer be frightened, so
Oh shit!
unless you do something. No, I'm kidding. There's no way you could frighten this thing again.
I've got nothing.
I do,
Um,
but not till my turn.
I'm gonna use
Technically,
Eldritch Blast through Neoguri. I'm gonna back up more over here, away from the giant, with Neoguri with me. I'll leave the snake and the pike there.
Okay.
And I'm gonna use Eldritch Blast. Am I far enough away for that to work? Because I know it's what, a minimum of 10 feet. It's disadvantage or something with ranged.
For ranged weapons, it's disadvantage when you're
Gotcha.
within 5 feet. Spells just have an effective range.
Okay. All right. Don't fail me now, dice. You didn't
Hey, they
fail
didn't
me.
fail you. Roll the damage.
Damn it!
10 damage from Eldritch Blast.
Not too shabby.
And then
No, and then
the flying snake is going to use a flyby. It's going to fly up to him. Attempt to bite at him.
Yep.
I know I got to do this with the d20 and then add the +6 for it and go
Yep.
from there because it doesn't have a special thing. Oh, he missed. But that's okay because he can still fly back.
That is true.
And now, time for the tyke.
Just so you know, I'm going to give the Yeti Tyke disadvantage. That is only because this thing is a child. This thing is a child, and his also, yes, this is the first time that you are trying to get it to do anything.
Fair enough. So roll 2 d20s, and it's a +2 for its claw attack.
Yep.
I got a 12.
Unfortunately, that misses. It's not bad.
Nope.
Yeah. But it is now.
And now it is no longer frightened of me.
That is extremely true. and he is going to let out a mighty roar. As he is going to swing at both Wu and Smith. He's going to attack Smith first. Believe that hits.
Smith, does that hit?
16.
16?
Yep.
Lucas, you know what I'm doing.
I know very well what you're doing.
Okay.
All right. So I got to roll the damage. It's 25 points of damage. So what you see is the ice giant, or the frost giant is swinging his axe, and seconds before it hits Smith, you see a cloud appear next to Smith that the axe head swings through, and it completely misses Smith. And Gerard, from where you're standing, you can see that the mammoth that is further down the track has just let out this pained trumpeting noise as you see a gash appear on its side as a cloud is right next to the mammoth and an axe blade has come out.
Holy shit!
So I don't take any damage?
You take no damage.
Huh.
Yeah.
That's
fucking Aaron using his rune. All right. And you know what? I didn't even think of this either. You could have used your giant's might whenever you were stuck in the net.
I thought about it, but I'm like,
yeah. I didn't even
why
think I didn't think of it either. I mean, hey, it's lasts for a minute, so just keep that in mind.
And I get an extra 1d6.
That's
damage.
true.
So,
Very true. All right. Well, his axe is continuing to swing through as the cloud that was enveloping Smith. It comes out the other side, and he's swinging back into you, Wu, which definitely hits.
Yes, it does.
You take 23 points of damage.
Ouch.
So if I'm not mistaken, puts you down to 10. Because you had that 5-point bonus.
Mm-hmm.
Sentinel?
Very nice. Very nice.
He activated his trap card.
Go ahead and roll your attack, Smith.
There we go.
Very nice. Go ahead and roll the damage. All right.
10 damage.
10 damage. Yeah, I love the thought of this, of the giant just swinging at Smith, this cloud appearing around him, carrying through. He swings back, clips Wu, and the moment his heel is turned, Smith just takes a chunk out of his leg. So fucking cool. All right, Kyra.
Damn.
Crazy shit going on.
Yeah, I had to miss it.
Don't worry. It's all being recorded.
On which screen, Lucas, is it being recorded on?
Up there. It's on the big screen. We'll say super happy. 500,000 frames we've gone through. Not a single one dropped.
Nice.
So
how about whenever I start drawing dicks on the screen?
Well, Aaron does penises.
Did people successfully hit the giant yet?
Yes, the giant has taken 34 points of damage.
Holy crap. And what was this thing with the axe hitting the Mammoth?
So Wu has an ability where he can, when he or a creature he can see within 30 feet is hit by an attack, he can use his reaction to make that attack target another creature.
Ooh.
So he basically, as long as he can see it, is within 30 feet. So he stood at just the perfect angle where he was able to create the cloud around Smith that carried the axe through Smith, but the axe head went into the mammoth and hit the mammoth. Yeah, there it is.
Holy
It is
shit.
only once per short rest, but it is an amazing ability.
Yeah. Hmm. Hmm.
Oh, West Smith.
Huh.
Huh.
Just a bunch of villagers.
That's only a CR6.
What, the mammoth?
No.
Motherfucker. You want to see what you're fighting? You want to see what that mammoth is? You some bitch.
No, I don't want to see what that mammoth is. Keep it down there.
Combat rating 30.
Did you guys know the scale goes up to 99 from the screenshot Lucas just sent me?
No, it only goes up to 30. 30 is the highest 30 is the highest challenge rating. But yes, that's no, I'm kidding. It is. Being that the mammoth is really just like out of combat. It's just a dumb animal.
Who was terrified of a small child?
It got scared. Well, yeah, it got scared by a young boy shouting at it.
In my defense, so did the giant.
So what's your plan, Altman?
Yeah, sorry I'm taking so long. Dang.
Be right back. I'm gonna get some Advil.
Yeah, I feel that.
There you go.
Thanks.
Nothing like popping drugs on stream.
I'm gonna try to cast Fairy. Well, man, how much did Wood get hit for?
Wu got hit for like
25 damage.
Oh, holy
for 23.
shit! Oh man. Hmm.
I think I am the only person who has been hit yet.
Yep.
Yeah, well, that guy hit hard.
That's why the caster immediately ran to the back and far away.
I've got 2 more tricks up my sleeve, but can't do them till my turn.
Yeah. Should I heal you or try to cast Fairy Fire? That's basically what I've been deciding for the past 5 minutes.
That's all up to you. I don't want to tell you how to play.
Yeah.
Fairy Fire.
That's kind of what I'm thinking. That it would give everybody advantage.
That is true.
I think I'll try to cast Fairy Fire. It's 20-foot cube, so it's probably not. Yeah, that's not enough to get both the mammoth and the giant. But I'm going to cast it on the giant.
Mhm.
He has to make a dexterity saving throw, DC 13.
Oh shit! Dexterity saving throw.
Yes. I'm hoping that this guy does not have very high dexterity.
Got a -1 in Dex.
Yeah, I didn't know if it had a bonus. It doesn't. What's the save?
Dexterity.
Okay, I don't know why I rolled it twice, but I did get a 15.
Oh,
-1. That's a
fucking kidding.
14.
God damn it.
Because that's a Dex check.
It's a dexterity saving throw. I mean, it's a dex check because it. So I would only roll the save if it actually had a bonus to that.
God damn it. That is such bullcrap. Oh, damn it. I was looking up cutting words to see if I could use that to lower a saving throw, but I can't. It's only for attack rolls and damage. Son of a bitch.
Hmm.
Damn it. And I can't now I can't heal. She will use Bardic Inspiration on Woo. So you have a D6
Altman,
dive. What?
before I let you continue, I'm gonna be very. Being that this was a random encounter, and I don't want you guys dying to a random encounter. Keep in mind, inspiration points can be used to subtract an amount to a D20 roll made by the DM on a basis of 2 to 1. He got a 14. It needs a 12. If you spent 4 of your inspiration points, you could reduce his roll.
Oh, okay. Man.
So
I
glad
know.
I'm still in the tutorial.
I know. I was
Okay, so I spend 4 points to decrease it by 2.
correct.
Okay, I'm gonna do that.
Okay. I sent you a message on Messenger and on Discord. I'm like, inspiration points.
I cannot. There's
It's all good, man.
so many,
It's
there's
a
so many
homebrew.
house rules.
I know it's a homebrew roll. It's not a common one by any means, and that's
Then
why.
I'll give up 4 inspiration points. I now have 12
Okay.
to make it fail that save.
Okay. He is now
Illuminated in a violet light.
yes.
In a 20.
You should make it blue.
Uh,
Say blue as the elk.
Can it be purple?
It specifies blue, green, or violet.
I
reason.
will never take away however much you want to.
Whatever color you want to make it.
Yeah, that is entirely your decision.
I assumed as much because, like, what difference does it make?
Mm-hmm.
But yeah,
Flavor.
I keep misunderstanding this spell, but I guess I create a 20-foot cube, and as long as that creature is in that cube,
Yep.
he is illuminated and he gives off dim light. And attack rolls against him have advantage. Any and all, as long as I maintain concentration.
So yeah, as long as you made that square somewhere around like here, then he is in that. He is aglowed, and the mammoth is continuing to run south because it is just.
All right.
I'm sorry.
Well, the only other thing was the bardic inspiration to.
Oh
Woo.
yes. Okay.
Then I will try to take cover in these trees. I don't know. Where I'm at like any more advantageous than the tree next to me?
I will say that you get like a +2 to your AC just because you're like hiding in the tree a little bit. So I'll give you partial cover.
I don't know.
Bye, mammoth.
Hey, y'all, I'll be back.
Sorry, another quick question.
Yeah.
How tall is this wall right here?
I was anticipating it being maybe like 3-4 feet tall, just because that's
Okay,
where
very low.
you cast that minor illusion before.
Okay. Yeah, I think I'll just stay where I am for now. I was hoping for something with more cover, but yeah, I'll just I'll just stay where I am. That will be my turn.
Okay. The mammoth has run off. It is no longer. It hasn't been frightened for a while, but actually, like right as soon as it was unfrightened, it just got chopped in the side. So it is trumpeting down through these streets. Guess I should probably move it there. Groff.
I am going to try and hit it with my longbow.
Okay.
You have
Yeah.
advantage.
21. Thank goodness for the advantage, because there was a 1 in there.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to start with 7 piercing damage,
Okay.
and then ensnaring strike also takes effect. Strength saving throw, DC 12.
You know this guy's going to succeed on that.
With advantage, because he's large.
Yeah.
Unless he rolls 2 1s, I'm 90% sure he just got
Yeah.
free.
Yep.
It's worth a shot, I figure.
Yeah, it's definitely. I mean, I rolled 1-1, so.
Did he succeed?
Yes, he did. He rolled a 24.
Oh,
My
okay.
apologies.
Okay. So then my second attack, 14 to hit.
That's also advantage.
Yeah.
If you didn't know.
Oh yeah, he already rolled with advantage.
Did
Hey,
that hit
spend
or
an
no?
inspiration point. I think his AC's 15.
Oh, is it? Yeah. All right. Yeah, let's do that.
That's fine.
All right, so
Yes.
15.
Yep.
Sorry. Didn't want to metagame, but
No.
I was thinking it though. It's okay. So that is 6 plus D8 for a total of 12.
All right.
And I can go through the wall. 5, 15, 20, 30. Okay. So I'm gonna go take cover in that in those ruins there.
Okay. How tall? You're a dwarf.
His size is probably small, right?
You're 4'3". You have
4'3".
listed. So
Yeah.
okay. So yeah, you would be in total cover. Woo. Oh, Aaron's gone.
Yeah, he's gone.
yeah,
I forgot about
it'd
that.
be right back. He just vanished.
I mean, and if he's pooping, he's got to take a shower. You know how this goes. So,
Yep.
what's everybody doing?
All right, smoke break.
Do we call Kevin, see how his date's going on stream?
No.
Oh my god.
Call him with Messenger on your desktop and put him on the stream.
Put him on speaker.
No. Even better, I'll personally call him and just be like, I heard you're out with somebody else. Thought we had something special.
Oh man.
You guys did you guys see Knockout City came to Game Pass?
I did. Thought about it.
Oh, is that the dodgeball?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I downloaded it, played one game, and got my ass kicked, so promptly uninstall.
Jesus.
Metopia came out. If anybody wants to spend $55 for an RPG that shouldn't exist.
What is it?
Which one?
The Metopia game, wherever you create your own Miis. It's literally just a massive RPG game, except with Miis that you create.
What, on Switch?
That's okay.
On the Switch.
It was
for
originally
$55. Yeah, the 3DS one was what, like $20?
Probably 30. It's Nintendo, so probably 50. I don't know. I keep getting confused with like that free street pass thing that had like
Oh yeah, the
Yeah.
Me
Oh
Plaza.
yeah,
yeah.
I never did that because I never went anywhere with my 3DS.
Yeah, I distinctly
there was-
remember taking it to Steel City Con maybe 2 or 3 times.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I did that. I
Yep.
remember because remember that one year we went and it was downpouring, and I'm like, yeah, this would be the one year I brought my 3DS with me.
Uh-huh. It
Yeah.
was I remember going there and like there was so many other people using it and we got all those notifications because we went to
They
Denny's
can only hold like
afterwards.
10 at a time or something too. It's real
Yeah.
dumb.
I'm
I,
shocked.
I
the Switch doesn't
remember
have anything
taking
like
my
that.
DS to a few cons and it's just blowing up endlessly. After the first thing comes by, it's like, oh, there's somebody at the gate. It's like, oh no.
Oh no.
I'm surprised the Switch doesn't have anything like that.
Yeah.
That seems like a very Nintendo thing. Yeah.
You guys remember that one time we went to Denny's and John Cena was there? Good times.
I didn't see him.
What? I get the joke, Justin, but I'm more concerned about of the what? You
It
went
was
to
back when
Denny's
you
and
were.
John Cena was there?
I remember it. Jared, you probably were a little tyke at that point. You weren't still in diapers.
I had gotten 2 action figures.
I think it was actually like legitimately Jake Roberts.
It was Jake the Snake. There was a guy there that was selling a bunch of old WWE action figures. I was picking through them, and I kept picking them up and going, "Oh, look, it's John Cena." Just whoever it was, no matter who it was. And I eventually found Jake the Snake, and I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm buying this. There was a kid that was standing there, and he comes up and actually finds the John Cena. He goes, oh no, here's John Cena. I was like, that's not John Cena. I picked up someone random, like Rey Mysterio. It's like, hey, look, John Cena.
You hold up the Jake Roberts one, and you're like, no, this is John Cena in
John
20 years,
Cena,
kid.
yeah. Oh,
Let me
my
tell you
God.
about pills.
Shit. I don't know if I have that picture anywhere else because I remember I had a picture.
I think it was on Facebook.
I think it was. Oh, I'm gonna have to. Oh, this is.
Here, I can go on your Facebook if you haven't turned it off.
No, it is. It's deactivated. Maybe I can. There we go. No, I don't want to create a post. Gonna find a picture and immediately deactivate it again.
Quick, his Facebook is activated. Everybody ping him.
Oh God, that would just be awful. Oh, where is it? Steel City Con 2010? Nope.
I'd say it was like 2012, 2013.
Steel City Con 2011.
I don't think we ever went again.
Sure, it doesn't feel like it. It's too much of a pain in the ass for parking.
Yeah.
And also, like, we just go there and never buy anything. Everything's too expensive.
Yep.
Or we just have enough crap of our own.
Yeah, I think that was like one of the big things. There was just nothing there that, you ever wanted.
Well, guys, good sesh. I'm glad we were able to play.
Yeah, where the fuck is Aaron?
He just said he all he said was he was going to be back or something.
All right, I'm gonna give him.
I
Like,
see him. He's coming.
oh, is he? Okay, I'm gonna give him like 5 more minutes.
Oh, we all should have left. We all should have went to a different channel. Just a different Discord altogether. Appeared offline.
Go to my Discord.
Your old one, yeah.
Yeah. Is his hair messed up? Was he upstairs making out with somebody?
What?
No,
What?
he was taking such a vicious poop that he had to run his hands through his hair. That way it didn't hurt as bad.
I did have to poop as well, okay?
Oh God.
Hey, so how was your shower?
I didn't take one yet. It's before I play Warzone
That's gotta
tonight, I
be
will leave.
that's gotta be uncomfortable for you. Just kind of sitting in there, like swimming around in your own fecal matter.
Hey, shit happens.
Ah.
Literally.
So Woo's going to attack him.
All right. Roll to attack.
You get advantage.
Oh yeah, don't forget you have advantage.
Yeah.
And a bardic inspiration die.
Oh?
Yeah, I used a bardic inspiration die on you. You have an additional d6 if you wish to use it.
Well, roll that d6. Let's see if you hit. If you want to use.
Yeah, you can choose to
It's
use
either
it.
that or I use my inspiration points, which
Inspiration points are a little bit harder to come by.
yeah.
Well, that's a 14.
So
I
I
think-
am going to use one.
Okay.
Puts me up to a 15. Damage, Lucas, you ready?
Yeah, baby.
7 damage.
Uh-huh.
Offhand. Much better.
There we go.
11 damage.
Holy crap.
Okay.
I am meleeing its legs.
All right. Is that everything?
Yes, because I will hold my reaction.
I'm still just
Ooh.
confused why you're not using Giant's Might.
Because it's a bonus action. My offhand's also a bonus action.
Yeah, okay. You could also, and then, attack, considering, you get additional damage, but okay.
Yeah.
Maybe next
I,
time.
I only get that twice per long rest.
That's very true. Very true. That is the case.
Not
Trying to
all in
save
the
it for-
min-maxing, okay?
All right. Smith, it's your turn.
Hey, there's John Cena. But on the stream somehow, you need to put it on the stream somehow. Posterity's sake.
Oh, God.
Wait. The little tyke, the little Yeti tyke, doesn't have a picture, right?
Oh, my God.
Oh my god. Can we have that as his picture?
Smith, are you...
Flanking bonus?
Yes, actually, good call.
Okay, so that hits, right?
Yes, it does.
What's my inspiration point?
What?
When I attacked, I didn't need to use my inspiration point due to.
Oh, that's
flanking
true.
bonus.
That's true. I'm sorry. Yes, yes. It's very true.
So 15 and then 16 radiant. Or, I'm
15.
sorry, 15 and then 6 radiant. I don't know if I said 6 or 16. 6 radiant.
Yeah, well, it would be 17 because you get a +2 to that damage.
Oh, that's right. Yeah, yeah.
So it's 7. So it's 23 total. Okay. All right. It's 23. If you guys reload your map.
Holy crap.
What? Oh, reload it?
Oh,
Yeah.
for the
I
Yeti
was-
tyke.
I was reacting.
What were you reacting to, Altman?
I was reacting to the frost giant being bloodied.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, actually, you guys would actually have +2 to attack this guy, because the Yeti tyke is there. I actually was forgetting about that, so... But none of you used any
Wait,
inspiration.
we all get +2? 'cause of the
No,
Yeti?
it's just melee. Ranged, unfortunately, does not get a flanking bonus.
See how it is.
Yes.
Racist.
But it's going to be Urard.
Classist.
All
My
right.
inspiration point back.
Well, yeah, because I said that you wouldn't have had to have spent that.
All right, as I'm gonna do what warlocks do, as warlocks does, and use
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch
Siphon.
Blast. It gets +2 or advantage and +2 to hit.
No, you don't get +2 on range.
Just the advantage.
Right, just the advantage.
22.
Yep, roll the damage.
Misses.
Shit, you're right. 6.
Okay.
And then Snake's gonna do its flyby. Does
Yep.
that get the +2 with advantage? Since
That
it's a
would
melee?
get that. Actually, while it is there, it would actually get a
It gets
+3.
+3.
Right. In the time that it is there, it would actually benefit from a +3. So go ahead and roll that attack. So that would be a D20 +9.
Well, that's a 17. But there is an advantage. Let's see for that nat 20.
Oh, God.
No.
Still.
Oh, well.
Still. I couldn't even a fucking snake critting and just dealing 12 points of poison damage.
Hell yeah.
All right.
Okay.
Yep.
So now I got to do the 1 piercing plus 3d4 poison damage.
Hmm.
6 poison damage and 1 piercing.
Okay.
And then it's gonna fly away.
Yep.
Go. Oh, you already moved it.
I already moved him.
All right. Should I just roll once for the Yeti tyke since now he was originally disadvantaged?
Yes.
Now he has advantage?
Yes.
Okay. And he gets the +2.
He does get a +2.
Doesn't matter.
No, it does not.
Oh.
He's basically just like terrified of this thing, just like
Doesn't he? Is this the type now?
Yes.
Does
Yes.
the type not
This is
get
John
advantage?
Cena.
So the tyke doesn't get advantage because I'm making the argument that one, it's a child.
It's still new, and I don't have a bond with it yet.
He's not like,
or I have a level 1 bond.
well, it's more along the lines of you just pulled
It has
this thing
no
away
combat
from its
skill.
parents, have
It's-
only been with it for like a day and like a night and not even a day, and then it's now facing off against a giant that like, oh yeah, this Goliath has gone up and is like swinging at this fighter, and then there's just this like little Yeti tyke that's just like, I don't want to
Okay.
die.
Fairy Fire doesn't make that distinction, but okay.
Fairy Fire doesn't make the distinction. No, Fairy Fire made it so that he's not rolling with disadvantage, because
Okay.
otherwise he was rolling with disadvantage.
Oh, okay.
That's why he rolled normally.
I was just being sarcastic. But
Yeah, no, it's all good.
Okay.
All right.
The big one.
The giant is going to let out
Goliath.
another. Thank you. No, giant. Ah, you son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! Oh, I love you, Altman.
That was great.
That was good. The giant lets out a mighty roar as he grabs his axe and he swings it, trying to go through
I'm gonna have
both.
to make a wisdom saving throw.
Okay.
Whoa.
Oh,
What?
this is your stone. Okay.
What stone is this?
Well, wait. No, this is when
Blarney stone.
that's when it ends its turn. When a creature ends its turn, you can use your reaction. So, definitely can use it after. But it is swinging through,
Oh.
going after Smith and Wu again. So this is against Smith, and this is against Wu. So both of those hit. So Smith, you are going to take 19 points of damage. And Wu...
9. So Smith's taking 9 damage since he's raging.
Good call. Thank you. Woo, you are taking 23.
Woo is down.
Sentinel.
Yes. Remember, you have advantage on this.
Oh.
Oh.
Oh,
What do I get? +3, +2?
You had a +1 because Woo is now down, and you cannot gain a flanking bonus from an unconscious or down or incapacitated creature. So you still get it from the Yeti tyke.
see, the Yeti's somewhat
not-
useful.
For what it's worth. But yeah, that would only put you at an 11.
Okay.
All right, Kyra.
Okay. Gonna cast Healing Word on Woo
Oh, nice.
Why?
to get him back up
Yeah, but well, why?
so
Why
he
would
can
you ever
attack.
want to do that?
His turn
Wait.
is before the giant.
We almost got rid of him.
If Wu
Woo-
is down, he doesn't collect any
Uh,
of the experience. Remember that.
Woo is
I-
back
I
up
was-
I
with
like how
5.
Justin's asking why, but sorry to interrupt, but he is the one that stepped forward when he was willing to sacrifice himself.
Kyra had no idea what that was.
Yeah.
I don't speak
As
giant.
far
I speak draconic.
they were speaking in giant. As far as Kyra knew, he was trying to negotiate with them or
Yeah.
something.
Smith is
So-
Trying
Smith.
to
You're
sleep with them.
Smith. Oh no, you're. Oh,
Uh,
nice. Yeah, you're good, Aaron.
Yeah,
So-
I had it ready.
Woo is back up with 5 hit points.
Okay.
Woo!
Yeah.
Woo, woo.
Nice.
That's the bonus action.
Fly.
Who the hell Snapchatted me? I don't have friends.
Presuming the
Snapchatted
giant,
you hours ago.
presuming the giant knows some of the tricks I've been up to, and fearing she might be a target for some giant ass javelin or something, she's going to take the dodge action.
Okay.
And that will be my turn.
Yay.
Is the man left yet?
And the who had no
Mammoth
what
is
now?
gone. The mammoth. He's asking if it's gone forever.
Yeah, the mammoth is still charging away.
It is very terrified of that young child with a raccoon dog.
I can still see him.
What about Tony Chopper?
Groff? It's your turn.
If I'm here, do I have line of sight to the frost giant?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, so I'll move
Just
that.
set up
10
a
feet.
bipod and shoot him.
You got a good old Gears of War chest high wall right there for you.
Well, unfortunately, I'm a dwarf, so it's
Like neck high wall.
4'3". It's a 4-foot wall, so I've got like
Mm.
forehead available. Yeah. All right. One sec. I should have looked at this.
Don't forget you still have advantage on your attack.
Okay. Yes, thank you. All right. First attack with the longbow. 25,
Nice.
Excellent.
which I'm going to use favored foe on it.
Nice.
So I can increase the damage by a D4. So that's going to be 9 plus 4, 13 damage
Okay.
for the first hit. Second hit, 15 hits, right?
True. If it mates at Yates.
Yeets?
Yeah.
Yeet. All right. 8 plus. Wait, let me see. time when you choose your turn. Oh, okay, so I don't get the D4 again.
Mhm.
So it's a total of 10 damage for the second attack.
Okay.
And then, yeah, 20, 20, that's 30. Okay.
All right.
Poke him in the butt.
Second. Okay. Woo. It is your turn.
Woo is probably going to use his bonus action to figure out what the fuck is going on with the screen right now.
That's a waste of a bonus action, I think, when we're up against a frost giant, but whatever.
Right? Can't figure out why I can't scroll on things.
What is it?
Okay. He's going to use Giant's Might. So.
About time.
All right.
Oh.
Yeah, you
God
you
damn
s-
it. I
you
shouldn't
see what's up?
I shouldn't have done that first. God damn
Why?
it. Second wind?
I mean, you can change that if you want.
No.
Okay.
I'll just be large.
Yeah, you guys see Wu grows in size from his like 6 foot tall self up to like a 10 foot tall height.
Holy shit.
His muscles are just
What is this called
bulging.
again?
Giant's Might.
Holy crap.
If you are smaller than large, you become large, along with anything you're wearing. If you lack the room to change, you don't change, but you get advantage on strength checks and saving throws, and one of your attacks or unarmed strikes can deal an additional 1d6 damage on a hit.
All right. Step closer to a kaiju battle.
Yeah. There's actually a thing if you Giant's Might and then cast Enlarge.
I was
on-
thinking the exact same
Yep.
thing.
Yep.
And
Okay, so we polymorph into T-Rexes using.
No.
Not even as a player, no.
No.
we'll create Godzilla.
Oh God.
We just need a warlock to fire Eldritch Blast through the T-Rex.
So what are what?
Wait a
what
minute, I can do that.
Are you doing anything else beyond that?
That was my bonus, so I'm
Right.
going to use my main hand attack.
Okay.
So, advantage.
Yep. Advantage.
17.
That hits.
8 damage.
Okay.
Do I want to use this now? Fuck. I'm going to action surge and attack again.
Okay.
yes.
That hits. Roll of damage.
Yes.
9.
Yeah.
Okay. Smith. It is
Come
your
on,
turn.
Smith. I normally weaken it, and you kill it. You got this.
Finish the fight.
Put in its Achilles heel again.
We still get advantage.
Yeah, you still have advantage.
Yep.
Yeah,
With
Fairy
that
Fire's
plus
still in
3.
effect.
that hits.
$16 damage. Woohoo!
So how
Holy
much did it
shit.
have left?
had like 3 hit points left.
Oh.
Yeah. So,
I
But-
am looting its body.
actually, I need to know what your Rard is doing first.
Have Blue chased down the man.
As I see Smith delivering the killing blow before the life leaves its eyes, can I just say to it in Draconic, saying, "I told you there would be hell to pay"?
And it doesn't understand you.
I am so glad that you said it that way. Because as you say this,
Oh no.
you feel a chill in the air.
Different
Oh.
than what there already is.
Oh fuck!
Worse.
I just summoned an ice dragon.
From the
I
north.
screamed. I screamed Draconic, and it heard me. Oh no!
From the north, you feel this rush of air and a roar as a voice carried on the wind that you are the only one that can understand, Gerard, that says dinner time. As
My
From-
eyes will literally go wide as I just go, "Oh fuck!"
as
Do we all hear that Draconic
you
voice?
you all hear this like rumble almost. It basically is exactly how Gerard was talking, but in a far deeper sort of like
boy.
bone shattering or like bone shuddering feeling in you. It goes through your entire body, and just the air that like it is negative degrees outside, and it somehow gets colder
Oh,
as
man.
you feel the beating of wings as a
The hell did you do?
Yeah, what the hell did you do?
I did a thing. I didn't realize it would end like this,
You
but
you somehow instigated a special event in a random encounter.
apparently I
Fooled us all.
did.
Does anybody else hear that? Oh my god.
as an ancient white
No.
dragon.
No, 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 no,
post
no,
a picture.
no, no,
Post a
no.
picture. Flies down. You see, Smith and the Tyke actually need to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh, holy shit.
I can
This
see
thing
it.
is a rider?
You can see it, yes. Like you turned
I got
around.
advantage on it.
Right, you do get advantage on it.
I was gonna say the Tyke rolled a 16 plus whatever it normally has.
I rolled
It
two
has-
twos.
It has a plus
Oh.
0, so I'll roll again for advantage to see if it's higher.
So
All right, it rolled a 19.
So Smith,
You're
you see, like you hear this and you're looking around, you turn around and you see this dragon coming down with its claws outstretched in your direction. You go to move as quickly as you can, but you are like cut oh my god, that's such low damage. You are cut across the chest as you roll out of the way. Since you're still in your rage, you actually only take 2 points of damage.
Nice.
Yeah, I rolled 2d12 and I got a 2 and a 3.
Tickled sharply by the
Yeah.
dragon's wings.
But you are pushed out of the way as this gargantuan is technically what it is.
Sorry, real quick. You said ancient?
Ancient.
Oh, God.
Yes.
Well, we're all dead.
Nope.
It flies down. It picks up the dead Goliath or the dead giant, and then begins flapping its wings, creating this blizzard maelstrom around you. You're all knocked back away from its position about 10 feet in sort of like this sweeping pattern. The Doc's body is just like tossed across the ground. Woo, even you are pushed back. Groff, you're probably one of the only ones that's able to not be, but like
Gears of
these
War.
these walls are pretty much like being pushed over on top of you.
Oh God. That's
They're not
terrifying.
My guy
falling.
dead?
Yeah. No, because you rolled.
Oh, he's
wait,
just
where is
under
your
there.
tyke?
Hold on.
Oh,
he was
okay.
under the dragon. I'll move him. Assuming he got pushed back.
Um,
John C.
I mean, being that it succeeded the check that I had, it would have only taken 2 points of damage.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, I did forget to say that.
With that, all of Jared's companions are dead.
Oh God.
I will say, like, the
He was
snake,
doing so good.
the snake and the tyke are like definitely like blown back farther. The snake is like trying to withstand this
I-
entire storm.
I was gonna
The
say,
snake- the
for the
snake
sake
just
of
go-
argument,
Go ahead.
go for it, Altman.
The snake just goes, "Near."
I was gonna say, while I'm being sliding back, can I just have Neo Guri just reach out and grab the snake by like its neck or
Yes.
whatever as it's
Yes.
blowing back? He just grabs them.
Wait, no. He somehow pulls out a fishing rod and just
And just forecasts it and fishes them over with this magical bullshit power.
yeah, it's got like a piece of gum. He like takes out a piece of gum and like sticks it to the end of the string and just
No. Lucas, he remembers whenever back when I used rescue and it was through Neo Guri, so he just did that with the snake.
yes. Oh my god. And as this happens, the dragon, like I said, it grabs this giant and then just begins beating its wings as it starts to take off with it, and it heads to the northeast. And that's where we're gonna end for the night.
Oh my God.
So I spoke Draconic. The dragon heard me, but at least it didn't attack, guys.
It's very true.
Yarad, I know you had a special affinity for animals and beasts, but maybe tone it down a notch.
I shoot Gerard.
Yeah, for all they know, I just summoned this creature to come pick up the giant and fly off.
Do I still have
Um,
advantage?
Except, I guarantee you,
No.
as they all look towards Gerard, they'll just see the color in his face gone to where he's as white as the dragon. He goes, I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah.
Any,
Not at all.
for fairy fire any creature in the area when the spell is cast, so no.
I'm
Yep.
attacking Jared though.
Oh, still no.
It's different because it's me.
Yep. That is.
Oh my God.
That is it.
So
But yeah.
anything that the giant had left behind?
The only things that are left behind is the mast spear, the giant.
I'll pick it up.
The giant axe.
I'll pick it up.
The dead body of the reindeer that it had in its whatever the fuck I called that, its net.
Pouch.
Net. In its net, and then on top of that, the net, which is cut. So, and I will say,
Sorry, go ahead.
all I was gonna say is, there you could still use the net on large creatures, but you know they would have advantage on breaking out of it because it's already kind of torn and shredded in a way. What were you gonna say, Altman?
This is like a much more terrifying edition of Dragon of Icespire Peak.
Yeah, kind of.
Just a white dragon showing up out of nowhere.
Yeah, kind of. I mean, it is. Smith, just do me a favor. While if you're still on your character sheet, roll me a history check.
We'll roll you a history check. Got
And
it.
actually roll it with advantage for what it's worth.
5.
Okay. So when we pick back up, Smith, you are aware of the white dragon. Those of you that are from Icewind Dale know of the white dragon that is claimed to hunt the waste. None of you have ever seen it. And for
Until
Smith,
today.
yeah, for Smith, it is definitely as this thing picks this up, you remember the tales told by your clan that the dragon is like the stalwart enemy of the frost giants. So that is the argument of why the
As to
frost
why it
giant
was terrified of this kid.
terrified of of you using draconic, because whenever you were like, I'm yelling it in draconic, I'm like, oh, this changes things.
But does Yarod understand, or Smith
No.
understand that?
I would
Smith-
say
Smith can surmise.
Smith might be able to surmise.
Okay.
So did anyone else have a Qui-Gon Jinn, there's always a bigger fish moment when he was describing that?
A little bit, yeah.
Nice.
Oh my
I
god.
didn't even think of that.
And it's an ancient one too. Holy crap.
Yep. So, and I will say,
Really don't want to mess with that thing.
I will say, Smith, you do know that that it is claimed to, that the white dragon is claimed to live somewhere up on the Ragged Glacier, which if you guys don't remember, that
yeah,
is
that's far to the northeast.
very far to the northeast.
That is like a week travel to get there at least.
Oh yeah.
I mean, how many days did it take us to get to Kelvin's Cairn? Like 3?
To get to Kelvin's Cairn, yeah, something like that.
Argos? Yeah, that's. Oh boy, I hope we don't ever have to go there because that's so far.
Yeah, here. Actually, I'm kind of curious. How far would that be?
Good
Where-
grief.
Where you guys currently are?
We are not going to make that trip without Lehman's tiny hut.
Haha. What a spell.
God, I can't wait to get that spell. It's crazy. It's a 3rd level, but
For almost killing us all.
Yeah. Oh yeah, from where you guys are, because you guys are about halfway to Termaline. So if that's the case, there's that. There's that. Yeah, it's about, I would say it's about 50, no, yeah, about 50 miles just to get to the wall of the Ragged Glacier from where you guys are. So,
in this picture in the chat, that's what the white dragon looks like?
yes.
Huh.
Who's riding the dragon?
Yeah,
isn't that a question?
Oh, man.
That
Plot
was
hook.
my question.
That's a hell of a question. And
Have to
maybe a
find out later.
question, maybe a question that might be answered next time on Dragon Ball Z.
It's King Kai.
God damn it, guys! I'm just trying to ride my white dragon.
Hey, Lucas, I would
Hey, buddy.
say defeating a frost giant and causing a mammoth to run away might be a level up.
I'm
We just got one.
That's the truth.
I know.
That's
he gave
the truth
it,
of it for me.
I
I'm
know
like,
we did.
Mute
he
Kevin.
gave
Mute
us
Kevin.
one. He gave us a level before we even officially finished a quest.
so yeah, and that was sort of what I was gonna say, is like, you guys have yet to get back and turn in the quest. You have met all the requirements, but we are going to say that, yeah, that is this definitely plays into that, because was not anticipating you guys actually being able to take that thing down. Oh, I'm gonna stop the stream.
In all